Ah, good to have you back, my dear. Well, I suppose the witching season is going quite well? Have you been listening to the breeze? I mean, interpreting it, understanding its words. Well, I hope so. I've been very well, although much better having you here with me. Please relax. I know the fall months get so chilly at night, and the fire is, of course, burning bright. The tea is steeping, almost ready for your sipping. And of course, as I fantasize about looking up at the night sky and seeing a shooting star, well, it's time to make the death wish.
Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. How well are you plugged into your world? I don't mean the world around you, outside of you. I mean your own private world, the one inside of you. Most men and women are content enough to take themselves as they find themselves, but some, either running from the world outside or searching for the one within, seek new frontiers, far more dangerous than even the boundaries of space, more exotic than the mysteries of the ancient East.
If your wife has turned to someone else, why not do the same, George?
Not really, Serena.
What does that mean?
It means if she has. And first I must kill them both.
Our mystery drama, The Death Wish, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Ralph Bell. It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. It was Satchel Paige, the ageless baseball pitcher, who said, "Never look back. Somebody might be gaining on you." That's a pretty apt description of almost any of us these days. Life is a perpetual train we are running to catch. A race just to stay ahead of the bill collector. A mad dash to accumulate enough of the world's goods to buy security, which dances farther and farther away. George Solway is so little different from any of us that it would not be unfair to say that he could be you or me.
Tickets, please. Come on, commuters, ante up.
Oh, hello, Mr. Solway.
Hi, Connie. How's it going?
Oh, back and forth. How's it with you?
You know how it is with us brokers, up and down. Today down.
The market?
No, me, I'm pooped. Beat. About to ankle back with the bar car and get me a little restorative.
You gotta watch that stuff, Mr. Solway. Could get to you.
Well, I hope it does before I fizz off like a rocket through the ceiling.
Hey, something wrong?
Only the process of coping with everyday living. It's getting on my nerves.
I know what you mean.
I wonder what you do, Connie. I hope you don't. Forget it. I'm just knocked out, like my fellow passenger here. I almost forgot. Here's his ticket. He asked me to give it to you so he wouldn't be disturbed.
He looks dead to it. I better check him before we get to his station.
Well, don't worry, Connie. He gets off before me. Denton, I'll see he doesn't miss it.
Well, you might cork off yourself.
Forget it. I wound up like a spring these days. The last thing I can do is sleep. Anywhere. It's been building slowly. I can't say I haven't been conscious of it, but I try to put it out of my mind. It's nothing special, just the way I live. Trade on the market floor all day, hit the commute home, try to be a husband, a father, commute back. All the time inside is like a pressure cooking without any safety valve. I gotta do something. But what? I also gotta live. And this is the only way I know how to. Well, I got back with my double martini. My companion was awake.
Excuse, please. I wish to thank you so much.
For what?
For protecting my meditation. With your pleasure, my name is Ranjit Rabinathakur. It was most kind of you to tender my ticket.
That's my pleasure.
I have the habit, you see, to have some meditation by this time of day. I am on the late train, so it was important to me I remain undisturbed.
Okay by me. I thought you'd gone to sleep.
Oh, no, so far from that. My mind is totally awake. I hear all you and the conductor say, but I do not have to break my concentration. At the same time, I am at rest, huh?
You mean you could meditate and hear us at the same time?
Oh, yes.
Well, what good is it then?
I have the most good. Such peace, such relaxation, such rest for the soul. In rhapsodic meditation, I am in perfect balance. I can put away all care, get away from all pressures, step back far enough to see them for what they are.
Rhapsodic meditation? What is that? One of those new religions?
No religion at all, my dear man. Pure common sense.
Yeah, sure. What what works for you doesn't necessarily work for me, though.
I have never suggested it might. I only answered your questions.
Oh, sure. But you'll excuse me if I stick to the old fruit of the vine to get me back off the ceiling?
To each his own, as long as it works. But I think one is a negative approach, and the other a positive. May I give you my card?
Sure, but what for? You interested in the market?
I am interested in many things, of course. But at the moment, only you.
Me? Why?
Because I think you are looking for help. And in RM, you might find it.
Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. The next stop will be Denton. Denton, next stop.
Pardon me, please. This is where I must get off.
Strange character. And yet I'd give a lot to be as calm as he seemed to be. Crazy. All this meditation stuff. It'd never do for me. Besides, a martini had me all relaxed, so I was ready to go home and face Mary. And maybe just for once, not fly off the handle. Bye, Mary. I'm home.
Hi, George. How was your day?
Oh, you know, cat on a hot tin roof. You?
The hours passed eventually.
How about a drink?
Honey, you get the late train. Dinner's all ready. I thought we might skip it tonight.
You mean you thought I might?
Well, it wouldn't do you any harm.
Well, that's what you think. So I'll take it myself. You going to join me?
No.
What does that mean? You going to fight me?
If I fight, darling, it's only for us. Please, eat dinner instead of drinking it.
Hey, what is this? You going to exhume the temperance union?
But you're so thin, dear. You need proper nourishment. I'm worried. Desperately worried, that's all.
About what?
You're driving yourself right over the brink. You're so hyped up, you're making yourself a nervous wreck.
You talk as though I was sick.
Well, in a way you are, dearest. Even your doctor says you're hypertense.
So, that's the nature of the beast. What can I do about it?
Well, there is something you can do about it. If you'd only try.
What?
Look, maybe I will join you in one drink so we can talk about it. Oh, a weak one, please.
1 week martini coming up. What do you have in mind?
Well, let's sit a minute. Oh, thank you, darling. To us.
Sure. Oh, this is better.
I was talking to Marge Finley today.
What's she looking for? More contributions?
No, nothing like that. We were talking about traveling.
Traveling?
George, she and Bill are just like us. Except they're taking advantage of their freedom. 6 months ago, they had that delirious Caribbean cruise. Now, next week, they're off for another whole month in the Pacific.
Well, that's all very well for Bill. If he can afford it, I just don't see where he finds the time.
Same place you could find.
I can't get away from the street, Mary.
You're not a customer's man. Nobody depends on you. You have no plan.
My employers depend on me to make trades for them.
Look, Glastonbury and Pepper have plenty of others to fill your shoes, and they don't mind taking vacations. Lord knows you filled in for enough of them.
It's different for them. We have the children to worry about.
Oh, what children? Tom and Alex are both off at college.
Yes, but Debbie
is in boarding
She
school.
comes home weekends and vacations.
Well, not many weekends. George, you're killing yourself at this pace. You've just got to slow down.
What do you want me to do?
You're a workaholic. I think you've driven yourself till you're ready to snap any moment. I'm trying to save you from that. Don't you understand? You've got to see a doctor.
I've seen a doctor. What does he have to tell me that I don't know?
Well, it isn't a medical doctor you need.
Oh, so that's what all this is working up to, huh? You think I flipped out, huh? That's what you think of me.
I didn't say that.
But it's what you thought. Now, don't lie to me.
George, you're hurting me.
What do you think you're doing to me?
Oh, George, where are you going?
I don't know. Patio walk, anywhere, just so I can find a little peace. Every nerve in my body was singing. Every vein and artery hammering. I could feel my heart pounding rapidly as if it were rising to my chest, pushing up against my throat so that it was hard to breathe. I had to do something, but I wasn't ready for some jerk to pick my brains or rummage around in my psyche. Not yet. There must be some other way. And then I remembered the little Indian gentleman on the train. I fumbled in my pocket for his card and found it. I'd give him one try.
Yes, please?
Mr. Rabindranath Tagore?
You may call me a Maharishi.
Maharishi? That's your name, too?
Let us say my title.
What does it mean?
Oh, teacher will be good enough.
Is that what you do? Teach this, rhapsodic meditation?
I teach that, and the way.
Well, is there some way you could teach me how to use it?
Oh, but of course.
Is it expensive?
That would be up to you. To join the society is a fee of $200 to those who can afford. I think you can. To be frank, in many ways, I think you cannot afford not to, Mr. Solway.
You know me? You know my name?
Oh, yes, Mr. Solway. I have been expecting your call.
It seemed that the Maharishi operated out of his house in Denton, so I had to make an appointment for late Friday afternoon. I felt better making it. At least I'd taken some step to relieve my tensions. But I'd reckoned without Mary, who had the same object in view. Hi, Mary, it's me.
George, we're out on the patio.
We? I'll be right there.
I didn't expect you home so soon, George.
I have an appointment in Denton. I wanted to pick up the car so I could drive back. I hope I'm not butting in. I didn't know you were expecting company.
Well, I wasn't. I mean, well, look who just dropped in. This is Phil Egan.
Oh, I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Well, you haven't met. But heavens knows you've heard me talk about him enough. Phil and I went to high school together.
Not the same class. I think I was 2 grades ahead. How do you do, Mr. Solway?
How are you?
Would you like to join us for a drink, darling?
No, thanks. I've got to be on my way to my appointment. Don't let me break up the party.
No party. Your wife and I were just renewing old acquaintance.
Yeah, so I see. Don't let me stand in the way. I have to bow out anyway.
Oh, George, you don't understand.
He's your guest, yes. You take care of him. I have my own problems.
What? Where are you going?
Oh, that's my secret. It's only fair, isn't it, since you seem to have some of your own? I'll be back for dinner. There is going to be dinner.
Of course.
The last thing I needed was to meet the man that Mary might have married. Would have until she met me. Philip Egan. Meeting him at last, I had only one blind desire. To kill him. Wipe him out forever. But I never imagined then that that was exactly what I had condemned myself to do.
The eternal triangle, one of life's most terrifying cliches. But stop a minute. Do we know that this one is a cliche? Or are there angles within angles that may change the shape of things to come? Can rhapsodic meditation bring George Solway a peace that may not passeth understanding, but at least may bring understanding itself? Or will it start him on a voyage within himself that will lead him to a whirlpool of disaster? I shall return shortly with Act 2. What we're concerned with here is a product of our times. A man pushed by the circumstances of his lifestyle to the end of his control. A man afflicted by one of the most prevalent diseases of our century, the silent killer, hypertension. Not the least of this condition's results is that it not always only kills, but may develop into something far worse. A situation where the victim not only punishes himself, but becomes psychotic enough to blame his agony on others and seeks their deaths rather than his to achieve redemption.
I was stunned at the size of the little man's property. The Maharishi owned an estate. A servant in a tucked-up sari that looked like a loose diaper showed me into a small anteroom with a high ceiling. I waited there for a long while with some sort of bells chiming steadily deep in the house and the room heavy with incense. I was more than half asleep when the Maharishi came. Not in Western clothes now, but in a long flowing robe which made him seem taller and more impressive.
Greetings, my friend, Mr. Solway.
Pretty impressive place you have here.
And not me, Mr. Solway. All of us who study the way belong to it, not it to us.
Hey, wait a minute. Maybe I'm getting in over my head here. All I wanted to do was to try this meditation thing.
Why not? There are no strings attached.
But we've got kind of a whole thing going here. I mean, like a religion.
If we want to progress beyond the meditation, that is your election. No one will pressurise you to do so. Only 3 things are asked.
What?
That you pay the initiation fee, which you have, that you promise to try to use this gift for what it is, and never try to make it something it is not, and that you keep the word of the mantra we give you a secret known only to yourself.
Well, sure. I agree. But do you think this will work for me?
That is a question only you yourself can answer. Come, let us see what it means for you.
It was a room shrouded in darkness, with flowers all around, and a scent of incense everywhere. He told me to remove my shoes, sat me in an ordinary chair, told me to close my eyes, and murmured the rhythmic syllables of the mantra quietly in my ear. I remained repeating them in my mind, and for 15 minutes, even though I was partly conscious of other sounds, a passing plane, a voice someplace in the house, a door closing, I sank through layers and then floated to the top of some lulling sea. And for the first time since I could remember in years, I knew peace.
We are just leaving East Williston. Pembroke is the next stop. Passengers in the front 2 cars will please come back to 3rd car to depart for Pembroke. Pembroke is the next station stop.
Hey, George, you awake? We gotta track back a couple of cars. I wasn't asleep. I was testing something I learned last night. Rhapsodic meditation.
Okay. I just want you right on up to Middleton. It happened to me last week and was my old woman sore at me by the time I got back.
I was meditating. You can lose everything while you're in meditation. There are no thoughts. Just a soft blank. A warm nothingness. A blanket of forgetfulness. You can't talk to Max Berger. He has to put down everything he hears. That's why he's not well liked. Still, it's difficult to talk about RM to anyone. Even my wife.
More coffee, George?
Oh, this'll do. It's almost train time.
Oh, George, if you would just talk to this psychiatrist once.
I don't need a psychiatrist. I have RM.
I've been going to him. He's wonderful.
You'd be better off with meditation. It's a heck of a lot cheaper.
Look, we don't have to worry about money, George.
Which is exactly why I want you to stay out of the clutches of some head shrink.
That is a terrible thing to say. If you knew how much this man has put himself out to help us without asking anything in return.
Oh, to help you, maybe. Is that it, Mary? You just tired of me and looking for something better?
That's the last thing you should ever say to me, George.
Well, how could I blame you? After all, I'm such a terrible grouch, impossible to live with. Already halfway around the bend. Oh, for heaven's sake, let's stop arguing. I have a train to catch. Driving to the station, parking the car, my nerves were exploding in small bursts all over my body like electrical charges. I thought, what if Mary was unfaithful to me? And then the corollary, perhaps she already is. And I knew I needed meditation more than ever. I could hardly wait for the train to start rolling.
So tell me, George, how were the dreams last night? Getting better all the time?
I don't dream, Max. At least I try not to. It's nightmare time.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The way things go sometimes, there's just no escape.
Well, I found one.
Huh? Oh, you mean that meditation gimmick? Hey, how is that? You meet any luscious dames while you're daydreaming?
No, that's not the object, and it isn't daydreaming.
Well, whatever it is. No dames?
No.
Well, you can bet if I went in for it, that's what would tease me into suspended animation.
Oh, knock it off, will you, Max?
Oh, pardon me. You take this thing seriously.
Yes, I do.
So what do you get out of it?
Peace. Relaxation. I sat back, letting my hands fall on my knees. I started the rhythmic cadence of my mantra running through my head. Although I could still hear the rattle of the train, it had ceased to be part of my consciousness. I was in a warm, encircling sea, spinning gently but insistently to the vortex in the center. I was content. There was no fear. And then the voice was calling.
George?
Who is it? Who are you?
I am Serena. I'm waiting for you.
Where?
Beyond the edge.
The edge of what?
The edge that separates your world from mine.
How can I cross it?
When you are ready to leave your world behind, you will know.
Why should I want to?
Because only then will you know an end to torment and the final peace.
Why did she look so hauntingly familiar? Why did she draw me so strongly? And why did I feel, in spite of almost overwhelming desire, that I must resist her? That she meant danger and disaster for me.
Your attention, please. We're coming into Central Station. Last stop. Please check for any belongings before you leave this train.
Hey, meditator. Hey. Better come on back and join the common folks.
Are we in already?
Just about. Now, don't tell me you've been meditating for a whole hour.
I must have fallen asleep.
Yeah, sure. And from the look of you, you must have had some dream. Oh, that must have been some gorgeous babe.
Oh, come on, Max. Lay off, will you?
Oh, man, you must have a guilty conscience.
It's not me who should have the guilty conscience.
Now, what does that mean?
Oh, forget it, will you? The train's in. I want to get off. All through the business day, I couldn't forget it. What had I meant by that remark? Once during the morning, I called Mary, and twice in the afternoon, but she wasn't home. But it wasn't until after an unsuccessful meditation on the train going home that I finally faced the truth. I couldn't wait to face Mary with it. Where were you all day, Mary?
I went shopping in the morning, had lunch with some of the girls, had my session with a psychiatrist in the afternoon. Why?
I was trying to reach you all day.
I'm sorry, George. Anything important?
That depends on the point of view. Mary? Are you having an affair?
An affair? With whom?
This psychiatrist, whatever his name is.
Are you out of your mind, George?
Strange question for you to ask. I thought you decided I was. But you haven't answered my question.
I won't dignify it by giving it one.
Which means you are.
Which means nothing of the sort.
You're lying?
I am not lying. Oh, really, George, this is the last straw. If you don't do something to pull yourself together again, either I'm going to have to leave you, or maybe I will have that affair.
You better not.
I wouldn't think you'd care much anymore.
I care this much. If I catch you even so much as looking at another man, I'll kill you and him.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
I mean it.
I believe you do. Don't you see how sick you are?
I am not sick.
You look at you, the veins standing out in your throat, you're shaking all over. Even if you're not sick, then you must be feeling guilty about something. What is it, George? Is it you that's having the affair?
Me? Me? You know, I've never even so much as looked at another woman. The thought has never entered my mind.
What is it, darling? What is it that's driving you, pulling you apart, destroying you? On me.
For once, I had to admit Mary was right. I was shaky. I could feel myself coming apart at the seams. And she was right about something else. I hadn't told her the whole truth. All day long, I had been thinking about another woman. The woman in my meditation. Serena. The woman every instinct told me I must resist. And yet whose spell still lay on me, drawing me irresistibly back to her. I couldn't wait to return to my meditation the next morning.
You came back, George.
Yes, Serena.
I knew you would. Are you coming to me this time?
How can I?
It's so easy. Just cut your ties with your world and step into mine.
I don't know how to.
I'll help. Stand up. That's right. Now, look back. What do you see?
I can see myself sitting, eyes closed, on the 837, on my way into the city. That's me, George Solway. That's my body.
Not the George Solway that could be. The one filled with peace and fulfillment. Why don't you leave the other behind, George?
I turn and look at the woman. She is blindingly beautiful. So beautiful I can't separate her features. Only the overall loveliness and the radiance of calm and promise that makes me long to go to her arms. But another force drags my glance back to the figure sitting so still and unmoving on the swaying train seat. I'm cold suddenly and afraid. And for the first time in my life, I understand what is meant by the death wish.
What a terrifying thing it is to invade the privacy of a man's mind, to watch him struggle between illusion and reality. The sense of decency prompts us to walk away, and yet, how can we deny the fascination of a struggle unresolved? Won't you join me to discover how it is when I return with Act 3? Now, shall we return again to the haunted chambers of George Solway's mind as he rides in suspended animation on his morning commuter's train? He hangs in a half-world between the bright promise of illusion and the black, stark reality of his crumbling personal life. Which way should he reach? For the blessed anodyne of total nothingness and a shadowy world of release from pain? Or the old world, which has become as agonizing as the tortures of the rack? Let us find out.
I'm waiting, George.
I'm afraid, Serena.
There's nothing to be afraid of. Come, George. Now. Before it's too late.
Too late for what?
To take me in your arms. Hold me. Possess me. Make me your own.
I can't, Serena. I have a wife.
I know.
I can't leave her.
Why not? She doesn't love you anymore.
No. The way I've been lately, I could hardly blame her if she's turned to someone.
And has she?
I don't know. I'm afraid. I think she has.
What's sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander. If she has, why don't you do the same?
No, not first.
What does that mean?
It means if Mary has, and I find out, first I'd kill them both.
If you did that, then you wouldn't be able to return to me.
Why?
There would no longer be room for you in my world. It's now or never for me.
I guess it has to be never.
Goodbye, George.
No, wait. She was gone. I took some steps after her, but she was swallowed in the mist. Quickly, shakily, I stumbled back to where my body lay like a wax doll on the train seat. In sudden weakness, I reached for the armor of its protection, collapsing into it and coming awake with a roaring in my head, my mouth dry and burning. It was an endless day in the exchange. By the closing bell, my head was one solid, dull ache. I couldn't wait to get to the train and go back into meditation. It was strange. I dropped quickly away into nothingness, but as soon as I reached that plane, I found myself leaving my body easily and quickly. I roamed endlessly, free of the shackles of my aching head and twitching nerves. There was no time. It could have been a week, a day, an eternity. It was a shock to get home and find no Mary waiting for me. A shock that turned quickly into a nail-biting fury that drove me straight to the bar.
George! Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be late like this.
Where have you been?
Out. Nowhere. Just driving. What train did you catch?
The 4 o'clock?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back till the 4:50 at the earliest.
Yes, I'll bet.
I don't like your tone.
And I don't like your lies.
What lies?
Who do you think you're kidding? Just driving around. If you were, who with?
Myself.
You expect me to believe that?
Who do you think I was with?
The guy.
What guy?
The guy, the one you're having an affair with.
You are impossible. I can't take it anymore. If you have to know where I was, I'll tell you. I was with Ruth Harris.
Oh?
Ruth Harris. She's a travel agent. I was talking with her about going away for a couple of weeks so I could get hold of myself. And maybe you could do the same. Your dinner's on the stove. You can heat it yourself. I'll leave breakfast in the morning.
Where are you going?
Upstairs to get my stuff and move it into the guest room. I have had all I can take.
I had a lousy night. Couldn't sleep. By morning, I was ready to break down the door of the guest room. Then I had a better idea. I clumped downstairs to a noisy breakfast, which I didn't eat, and left for the station by car at my usual time. But I didn't go to the station. I parked at the nearest shopping mall and walked back to the house. I found a place in the shrubbery where I could watch the front door and settle down to wait. It was nearly 11 o'clock that he came, getting out of his car and going up bold as brass to ring the front doorbell. The man I'd surprised Mary with less than a week before. Something Egan. Oh, yeah. Philip. That was it.
Oh, Phil, it's you. I've been frantic waiting.
I came as soon as I could.
Oh, you don't know how wonderful it is to see you.
All right, Mary, take it easy.
I can't anymore. This thing has got to be settled, Phil. I can't live with it anymore.
Mary.
What?
Look at me, dear. Now, simmer down. We'll find a way to settle it. Let's go inside now, shall we?
I'd seen it. I'd seen the proof. But for a moment, I couldn't believe it. I was being driven to murder. But coldly, I decided I had no intention of paying the price for it. I didn't have to. The just punishment for their treachery to me could be meted out while I was miles away from the scene and securely alibied. I turned and headed for the railroad station.
Hello, Mr. Solway. You're taking a very late train, I see.
Oh, Maharishi. Yes, I had some business that to tend at home.
I have some that takes me from mine. May I join you?
Well, yeah, sure, why not?
Thank you so much. Tell me, are you meditating regularly?
I sure am.
Has it brought you relaxation?
Yeah, in its own way. Would you excuse me? I usually meditate on the train.
Oh, but of course. I have still my morning paper to read.
For what I had in mind, that couldn't suit me better. An eyewitness. My presence on a train miles away from my house, established as an unshakable alibi, and an opportunity to prove the incontrovertibility, whether or not my wife was cheating on me, before I killed her and her lover. With no effort, I stepped away from my body to become my astral self. In almost an instant, I stepped through space and time to my house, climbing the stairs to our bedroom. It was just as I suspected. Mary was already in bed, the man seated beside her, smoothing back her hair from her forehead.
I feel so cold. Hold me just a minute. Please, Phil.
All right. But I hope you're not going to change your mind.
No. I won't back out now. I see that he's got to go.
I didn't have to hear anymore. It was beyond revenge. It was my life or theirs. I turned to the table drawer on the opposite side of the bed, knowing they couldn't see me. I took out the revolver we kept there for household protection. And even knowing they couldn't hear me, I had to say the words, "Die, die, both of you. I have no life left."
George, darling, can you hear me?
What?
Oh, my darling, listen to me. It's Mary.
Mary?
Yes, dear.
It can't be. You're dead.
No, darling. Open your eyes and look.
I don't understand. I fired The shots, I saw you both fall back. The blood.
Don't think of all that now. It's over. I think you better talk to the doctor.
What doctor?
My name is Dr. Egan, Mr. Solway. If you remember, we have met once.
I killed you.
In your mind, perhaps. Fortunately, the wish only remained father to the deed. It never actually happened.
I don't understand. What did happen? Where am I?
In a hospital, darling.
How did I get here?
A nice little Indian gentleman with a name I couldn't even pronounce, let alone remember, was sitting next to you on the train when you had your seizure. He brought you here.
What do you mean, seizure?
You went into convulsions. And if you hadn't gotten to the hospital in time, you would have been dead.
I still don't understand, Phil. It wasn't just hypertension?
No, that was a result, not a cause.
But what was the cause?
Oh, that was the difficult thing to pin down. If the origins had been psychiatric, I couldn't have promised you a cure, but they weren't. Almost entirely somatic.
Somatic?
Physical. The anorexia nervosa was the clue. Undereating. From that, here in the hospital, they managed to pin it down to hypoglycemia, lack of sugar. All the other symptoms devolve from that. Fatigue, irritation, delusions, and so on.
And can he be cured?
Of course. Once he'll cooperate.
But he thought we were lovers. He thought he'd killed us.
Only in the mind. And he had the total excuse that at the time he was not in his right mind. He was very ill. Don't hold it against him, Mary.
I won't. If only I could be sure that he wants me back.
In his right mind, he will. Cherish him, Mary. If he didn't feel as deeply as he does about you, he wouldn't have been ready to risk everything to make sure that no one else could have you.
I do a lot of meditating these days. Oh, not the rhapsodical kind. I don't need any magic or mantras to daydream where I am with Mary. It's par for the course on the island of Maui, where the waves break on the shore and form again to run backwards to the horizon. There's something to this traveling after all. And taking a long break every so often, no matter what it costs. Why didn't I find it out sooner?
An object lesson for all of us. It is William Wordsworth who warned us a century and a half ago that the world is too much with us. Getting and spending, we lay waste our powers. George Solway was lucky. He had a fearful warning, of course, but it was enough to save the rest of his life. I'll be back shortly.
Hi, this is Michael.
The pace of life today is inexorable. We're all in danger of being driven faster than we have the physique, physical as well as mental, to ride the treadmill. What's the answer if one falters or fails? Stop the world because we want to get off? That's scarcely practical. But how about just getting off? Stop yourself and let the world go on until you're ready to catch up. Impossible? Impractical? It's an individual choice. It's a matter of what values you place upon life and the living of it. Our cast included Ralph Bell, Carol Teitel, William Griffith, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
I feel positively jubilant after that one. How about you, my dear? Oh, what's that? Well, I suppose we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? I keep thinking about the big day. I'm so excited to see just a little beyond this world I've built. Well, we've built, I suppose. Well, it's always nice to have something to look forward to, like a hot cup of tea, or walking the streets as a well-dressed corpse.
Autolite and its 96,000 dealers present Suspense. Tonight, Autolite brings you a suspense play of love and death in a New York penthouse, The Well-Dressed Corpse, and starring Miss Eve Arden. Before our play begins, here is a word about Autolite from our good friend Harlow Wilcox.
Hi, Mr. Wilcox. What can I do for you?
Well, Sam, my friendly Autolite spark plug man, you can tell me what you think of those fresh, frisky, and frolicsome ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs.
They're tops, Mr. Wilcox.
Now tell me, if replacing worn-out spark plugs with ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs will give a car smoother performance, quick starts, gas savings.
You bet. What else would you like to know?
Well, are Autolite spark plugs made by the same Autolite engineers who design coils, distributors, and all the other important parts of the complete ignition system used as original factory equipment on many leading makes of our finest cars?
Why, of course.
Oh, and that's why we say Autolite spark plugs are ignition engineered, designed to perform as a perfect team with your car's ignition system.
Sure. Can I tell you more?
Yes. Do Autolite spark plug dealers, like you, replace worn-out spark plugs with ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs, either standard or resistor type?
Of course. But you know all about that, Mr. Wilcox.
Yeah, but I just love to hear it.
But you said it.
And I'll say it again, because you're always right with Autolite.
And now, with The Well-Dressed Corpse and the performance of Miss Eve Arden, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
She's lying on the couch in my office. Thought I'd just let her alone until you showed up, Captain Rourke.
Well, that was considerate of you, Lieutenant.
Here we are. Inside.
Are you sure that's her?
I'm positive.
Where was she picked up? In her bedroom?
Hell's Kitchen, an alley. She lost her dress, and one of the boys gave her his overcoat.
What's your name?
My name is Ruth Franklin.
How old are you?
33.
Where do you live?
Pickwick Arms on Riverside Drive.
Do you drive a car?
Yes. A blue convertible. Mediterranean blue.
Did you go to school in this city?
Graduate school, Columbia University. I went to Stanford. I work for the Carrington Green Advertising Agency. My secretary's name is Petey Wright. I'm the murderer you're looking for.
Okay. I guess you're Ruth Franklin, all right.
I guess I can't blame you for not recognizing me. Did you know that 6 weeks ago I was voted one of the 10 best-dressed women in America?
Yeah, I read something about it.
I always knew that someday I would be. But when it actually happened, it was just as exciting as if it had been a total surprise. The invitation to the buffet luncheon to meet the press came on Friday. I ran right out and bought the most elegant and expensive dress I could find. And when I swept into the luncheon, everyone was looking at me, including the other 9 well-dressed women. Percy Hamilton of Radcliffe, a little bald-headed man who moved and looked like a startled chipmunk, met me as I came in.
Oh, Miss Franklin, I'm so happy to see you. Right this way, please. You're a little late, you know.
Percy, baby, you've confused me perhaps with a debutante. I work for a living.
I'm going to put you here at table 13. Oh, pardon me, Mr. Mason.
That's all right.
Mr. Mason, may I present Miss Franklin?
How do you do?
How do you do?
You two are going to be luncheon partners. Well, I'll run along.
You, of course, couldn't be anyone else but the best-dressed Franklin.
I'm not sure I like the way you said that, Mr. Mason.
My tone was not meant to imply a personal indictment, Miss Franklin. In fact, it's a commendation. You play your part very well in this racket.
Racket?
Racket.
Oh. I always draw the most charming luncheon partners. It was undoubtedly something in your childhood. They made you wear Buster Brown collars or velveteen knickers.
I wore dungarees. No, it's just that I have the best prima facie evidence anyone ever had that this is a travesty on good taste and artistic judgment.
Before I move to another table, Mr. Mason, I'd be utterly amused to hear one sentence telling me why you feel this way.
I'd be happy to oblige. You see, I was picked as one of the best-dressed men.
Mr. Mason, for the first time, I'm beginning to savor the sweetness of your judgment. Well, that was the way it began. A little careless banter while we sized each other up. And something in our measurements had meaning. Because despite speeches and cold chicken a la king and news photographers interfering with most of our conversation, we later found ourselves at the Stork Club, analyzing everything from Picasso to paper hanging. Sometime in the evening, he said he had to catch a plane somewhere, but he'd get in touch with me soon. The next morning, when I walked into my office, Petey, my secretary, was wearing the smug smile of a girl who had caught her older sister with a boy on the back porch hammock.
Seen it yet, boss?
The Gimbal ads, how were they?
Da-da-da-da-da. I can wait.
All right, seen what?
The picture of you and Roy Mason.
Mason? I hardly spoke a word to the man. They told me to look at him as if he'd just found a cure for the common cold.
Hardly a word, huh? How'd you converse at the Stork Club? Smoke signals with your cigarettes?
Petey, you're very close to being fired.
Let me read what some of the columnists say. The most handsome twosome in town last night were Ruth Franklin, the best-dressed huckster, and Roy Mason, who...
Petey, what do you know about him?
I'll save you the embarrassment of asking me to get a file on him. I've already done it. Here you are, boss. The Life and Loves of Roy Mason, assembled by Pete Wright, Girl Boswell.
All right, tell it.
He was a war correspondent, distinguished. He's written 2 books on world politics, The Long Road of Destruction and The Coming Asiatic War. I've ordered both of them so you can talk his language. He has a weekly column and a weekly radio program. Yale, 38, unmarried. Just call me Quick.
Thank you, and goodbye.
I'll just leave these things here so you can drool over them. Have fun.
Petey?
Yes, Boss Man?
You've had your fun. Now, hands off. I'm going to marry him. I read those clippings through from beginning to end. And when I went home that night, I took both of Roy Mason's books with me. And the following night, he called me. And then it was practically every evening, and cocktails and weekends and meals and fireplaces and books and talk and talk. I knew, and I let the papers know, that Ruth Franklin finally found a man who came up to her epic requirements. I had him hooked. Now it was time to reel him in. Roy, I have some news I know you'll be interested in.
You gonna run for president?
Oh, no, nothing as small as that. I'm going to get married.
You're going to get what?
Married.
Oh? To whom?
A man named Roy Mason. I just decided.
Ruth. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm already engaged.
Who is it, Roy?
A Long Island socialite, Elizabeth Granger. You know her?
No, and I don't believe I'd want to.
Oh, Ruth, did you think we were going to be married?
Of course I did. And so did every newspaper and columnist in town.
I never pay any attention to the gossip columnists.
Well, a lot of people do.
Oh, Ruthie, now, don't take it like this. You must have known I had a life before I met you.
I should have known a lot more, I guess, than I do.
Ruth, don't lose your head over this.
What do you expect me to do? Break down and beg you to change your mind and marry me? I'm sorry, Roy. I'll go home and read an old coward play and get over it. So that's the way it was. I'd saved myself for the one man who had what I had. Brains and guts and talent. And I suddenly found out I'd saved myself for what I couldn't have. I went home, threw his books in the fireplace, and sat down to have a long look at me. And all I found was a big, ugly hurt. Then it was light and time to go to the office. Petey, what are you doing at my desk?
Hello, boss. I really didn't think you'd be in today, considering everything.
Why shouldn't I be in?
One of the best-dressed women in America doesn't find out that her boyfriend is a wolf in best-dressed clothes every day.
That's enough, Petey. Get out of here and get to work.
All right, boss. But it's happened to all of us one time or another. You should have practiced when you were young. Then you'd know more about what happened to you.
Listen, you brainless little typist. Get out of here. Go on, get out.
Okay, I'm going. But I know a good psychiatrist. He has a couch just made for people like you. You know, I could quit, too.
The whole office knew about it. It pleased their tight little minds that I'd been caught off guard. Most everyone, including our 3 vice presidents, found some sort of excuse to come in and see the woman who'd been taken in love. They were disappointed when they didn't find me planning a sudden trip to London or enrolling in Helena Rubinstein's charm school. But the lower echelon was even worse, especially the stenographers. They handed me those grief-sharing eyes, usually reserved for 16-year-old girls who've been jilted by the high school fullback. But by 5 o'clock, I swallowed 2 aspirin and my pride and called Roy.
You've had 3 cigarettes and 2 martinis. Any conversation coming up? What is it, Ruth?
Newsprint, for one thing. Those nasty little black tracks on those clean sheets of white paper. They came right out and said you jilted me. The same way they came out and said we were a torrid twosome.
Oh, yeah. It's my fault. I'll phone them tomorrow and tell them how wrong they've been.
You will not. It'd only make me look a bigger fool. Besides, they aren't the only ones. Oh, for heaven's sakes, Roy, ask that strange-looking little man to fill my glass. It's empty.
Sure. Waiter?
I haven't seen one person today who isn't in high glee over the whole thing. And incidentally, you look a little too smug to suit my taste right now.
Ruthie, don't. Don't do this to yourself. You're too good a guy.
It's easy for you to say. I wish I were in your position and you were in mine.
Oh, Ruth.
Oh, don't you look at me that way.
I'm truly sorry it's embarrassed you. You're distressed now, but it'll pass.
How can you marry someone like her? You'll be bored to death in 6 weeks.
Let's not talk about her.
What's she ever done to deserve you? Gone to a few parties, made a trip to Europe every year, learned how to play 6-hand canasta? Or maybe it's her figure, Roy.
Ruth.
If it's her figure, remember, somebody pounds it back into shape every morning after those big nights. And if it weren't for several dozen foundation garments...
Oh, stop it, Ruth.
You've made a fool out of me for some grown-up child who probably never did anything for herself. Servants paid to live for her.
Please, you're raising your voice. People are looking.
Let them look. A scene in a cocktail lounge makes good reading, and we always make the papers, don't we?
Will you keep your voice down?
Why don't you go back to Asia or someplace and write another book? I hope I never see you again.
Ruth! Ruth!
Roy looked foolish, shouting after me. I looked even more foolish, trying to make a dignified exit through the tears. Oh, leave it to me. I did a good job. I went off stage like a second lead in a little theater production. The next day, I didn't go to the office. I felt weak and weary and sick all over. And I didn't answer the phone until 3 in the afternoon. Hello?
Me.
Oh.
Trying to get you all day.
What for?
To tell you that we're friends, you and I. I hate like the devil to think that you really meant it when you said you never wanted to see me again. I sent you a letter last night, but I'd rather tell you what I said in person.
Now look, Roy.
Let me go on, will you? A man rarely meets a woman like you. I was lucky. Real lucky. Ruth, you can send me away altogether if you want to, but I'd miss you for the rest of my life, and that's the truth.
But you're going to marry her.
Ruth, I want to talk with you calmly, decently, honestly. I want you for a friend. Mixing a couple of drinks in my apartment around 5 tonight. I hope you'll be there.
a sudden, I saw a way out of everything. And I spent the next 2 hours getting ready for Roy. I remember I was wearing a new black crepe sheath by Dior and my pastel mink. It was a cold night, but the air made me feel good. Better than I've ever felt. I was politely late.
You came. Let me take your coat, huh?
It's a little chilly. I think I'll keep it on.
Martini? Manhattan?
Music, I think. Now a martini.
Already had them fixed. I knew you wouldn't pass up a Mason special.
You were rather certain in your pretty speech on the phone, weren't you?
I meant it. And I am glad you're here, Ruth. All of that highly lacquered veneer you show your public is all right for them, but as for me, I'll take you the way I know you.
Oh? Tell me more.
Underneath $40,000 a year and being the best dressed, you're quite a gal. One look told me that.
This amounts to a hats-off conversation.
Now, Ruth, we're ready to talk, you and I. Let's do it, huh? For the first time since we met, I know all about you. I know what makes you work.
And I don't like that one bit, Roy. I don't like being ripped open for the public to watch.
You don't understand.
Don't touch me.
Ruth.
Yes, it's a gun, Roy.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Ruth. Ruth, stop this. You got it all wrong. Put down that gun. Get a doctor. We'll say it was an accident.
Stay away from me.
Phone a doctor. No. No, it wasn't supposed to be this way at all. Ruth. Ruth. I wrote you.
I stood there looking down at him. He tried to talk again, but he couldn't say a word. And then, all of a sudden, he was dead.
Autolite is bringing you Miss Eve Arden in The Well-Dressed Corpse. Tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Check your spark plugs, Mr. Wilcox?
You sure can, Sam, because it pays to have spark plugs checked and cleaned regularly. Helps keep a car running right.
Sure does, Mr. Wilcox. And it only takes a couple of minutes for an Autolite spark plug dealer like myself.
Why, when worn-out spark plugs are replaced with new ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs, you'll get away in a flash for a ride that's smoother than a gigolo's line. Because you'll get smoother performance, quick starts, and gas savings.
He's off again.
Ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs, you know, are installed right on the assembly line as original factory equipment on millions of leading makes of our finest cars and trucks. Money just can't buy better spark plugs for your car than Autolite.
You're right, Mr. Wilcox.
So, friends, see your neighborhood Autolite spark plug dealer soon and have him replace worn-out spark plugs with world-famous ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs. And whether you choose the resistor type or the standard type, you can be sure you're right, because you're always right with Autolite.
And now Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Miss Eve Arden in Elliot Lewis's production of The Well-Dressed Corpse, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
It hadn't occurred to me exactly what I was going to do after I had killed Roy Mason. I remember, though, I finished my martini, wiped up the spilled drink, and then just sat and looked at Roy, lying there on the floor.
Hello? Is anyone...
And then I was aware of someone pounding.
Hello in there? What happened? Hello? Answer me, somebody. Hello? Hello? Is everything all right in there? Oh, hello, miss. I live in the apartment next door, and I thought I heard gunshots in here.
You did.
What?
Over there.
Oh. Well, I better phone the police. Is there a phone?
On the desk.
Hello? Operator, get me the police. Yes, I said the police. Right away, there's been a shooting.
No one lifted a hand to stop me. Downstairs, I got a taxi back to my own apartment, changed, threw some things into a bag, gathered up my jewelry and what money I had. I took my car out of the garage and drove to the station and caught a train as far as Greenwich. There, I registered under another name at a small hotel. I was going to go on up to Canada the next day, but there was something I just had to see before I left the country. So instead, I caught a train back to New York.
Sergeant Collins, homicide.
Sergeant, I wonder if you could give me some information.
I'll try, miss.
I'm from the Kansas City Star. I happen to be on vacation in New York, but as long as I'm here, I'm trying to cover the Mason case.
Yeah, well?
Has Mr. Mason been buried yet, or do you...
Edgeflower Mortuary. Rosary tonight. Burial tomorrow.
Thank you, Sergeant. I was at the Edgeflower early, waiting across the street. It was cold and blustery, but I wanted to see her walk in. I wanted to see how well she could take it. But Elizabeth Granger didn't appear at his rosary. The next morning, I wore dark glasses and a veil. I went to his funeral, but she didn't. Hello, Petey. I've been waiting for you.
Boss, don't you know the police are looking all over town for you?
Petey, who is Elizabeth Granger? Where does she live?
Oh, that.
She isn't in the phone book. She wasn't at his funeral. There are no pictures of her in the papers. You know these things. Tell me, please.
I can't help you. Nobody can help you now. You're a walking dead woman.
Petey, listen to me.
I don't want to listen to you. I'm afraid to. I'm afraid I'll end up like you someday. Well-fed, well-dressed, successful, well-known, but dead.
I came here for help, not to listen to your opinions.
Everything you ever said in your life was a lie. I did your legwork, looked up things for you, verified them, checked them. Well, I checked about you just to satisfy my curiosity. You didn't go to Stanford or graduate school at Columbia. You were born and brought up in Hell's Kitchen. You went as far as PS 432. You hated everything you had and were, and you tried to wipe it out.
Petey, you must know. Tell me about Elizabeth Granger.
I'll tell you this much. You're not going to have the pleasure of watching her suffer along with you. You know why? Because Roy Mason wrote you a letter that came this morning. I read it, because I never thought I'd see you again. Do you want to know what's in it?
Yes, please.
It makes you look 10 times as foolish as you do even now. He said that there was no such person as Elizabeth Granger.
You're lying.
He just invented her. Just invented her to get away from you.
You're lying. There has to be an Elizabeth Granger.
Here's the letter. Look for yourself.
It was true. Every word of it. There was no Elizabeth Granger. Roy just didn't want me and had to find some excuse. I walked to the door, wondering what to do, where to go.
One more thing, boss. 10 seconds after you're out that door, I'm going to call the police.
I didn't answer or look back. I just ran out of the apartment house and found a cab and had him drive me around and around, through streets and down streets and across streets. I scarcely even saw policemen or people. Finally, I left the cab and began walking around, trying to understand myself and why I'd killed Roy. And everything that came out of my mind revolted me. I wanted to drink. 12 drinks, 100 drinks.
You sure you're in the right place, lady?
Just give me a double bourbon, scotch, a triple, I don't care.
Well, you're old enough.
Hurry it up, here's my money.
Hey, Eddie, get a load of the dough. How would any dame dressed like that come into a...
place like this?
Slumming. What are you, stupid or something? I like to come down where life is rough, where men are men. I've seen lots of them in my day, looking for thrills.
Yeah?
Yeah. What do you think she came in here for? Thought it was the White House or something?
Oh, talk.
I'll show you how to handle a doll like that. Buy you a drink, ma'am?
Huh? No, get away from me.
Oh, now you don't really mean that. Tony, the drink's on me. Why don't we have it in the booth over here? We can talk, huh?
Get away from me. Who do you think you are?
All right, Eddie, no sale.
Who does she think she is anyway? She's got no right in here unless she wants to be sociable. She's a bum and you know it, Tony.
Eddie, can't you see this is a lady? Now go for a walk.
Lady? Since when have we had ladies in here?
Give me the drink, bartender.
Hey, wait a minute.
You cheap little bum.
Hey, Eddie, that dame. Her picture was in the paper this morning. She killed somebody.
I ran out of there. It was only a matter of seconds until they called the police, so I just ran. I saw a police car, and I ran the other way. 2 blocks away, there was another police car at the intersection. I found an alley and ran down and fell headlong over a garbage can into the dirty, foul snow. I couldn't get up, and I cried cold tears.
Come on, dearie. Come on.
What are you doing?
You won't need this coat where you're going.
Leave my coat alone.
That's all right, dearie. That's all right. Come on, the dress now.
My dress!
Ruby, help me get it off.
You can't take my dress off me!
I can use a fancy dress like that and you can't wear it in jail. I'll tear it off you if I have to.
Don't, please, you can't!
All right, here you are.
Cops, grab her shoes, Ruby, and let's go.
My dress! They took my dress!
Okay, here we go, lady.
You let them do it. Why did you let them do it?
We'll get him. Now, come on. Lift up your head. I gotta see you.
Oh, don't hurt me, please. I'm somebody.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Ruth Franklin.
I'm somebody. I'm somebody.
Suspense, presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Miss Eve Arden.
Hey, Sam, de-dust my windshield, will you? I can write my name on it.
You can write, too, Mr. Wilcox?
Can I write? Why, I blister blackboards writing about the over 400 products made by Autolite for cars, trucks, planes, and boats in 28 plants from coast to coast. These include complete ignition systems used as original factory equipment on many leading makes of America's finest cars. Generators, coils, distributors, electric windshield wipers, voltage regulators, wire and cable, starting motors. All engineered to fit together perfectly, work together perfectly, because they're part of the Autolite team. So, friends, don't accept electrical parts supposed to be as good. Ask for and insist on original factory parts at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. And because all Autolite parts are original factory parts, you can be sure you're always right with Autolite.
Next week on Suspense, the appearance of the distinguished star of the New York stage and the Metropolitan Opera, Mr. Ezio Pinza, in Aria from Murder. In the weeks to follow, we will present such famous stars as Paul Douglas. Then, in one of his infrequent radio appearances, Fred McMurray. To be followed by the First Lady of Suspense, Miss Agnes Moorehead. All appearing in tales well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Suspense is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis, with music composed by Lucien Moraweck and conducted by Lud Gluskin. The Well-Dressed Corpse was written for Suspense by E. Jack Newman and John Michael Hayes. Eve Arden appeared through the courtesy of the Colgate-Palmolive Feet Company, sponsors of Our Miss Brooks. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Oh, please, have a little more. It is so chilly. As we go deeper into the night, I'd hate for you to catch cold. Oh, what's that? Well, perhaps, yes. We'll see. I stand by that. We'll see. But for now, just enjoy the moment. Just enjoy the dark. The fire burning by our feet. The warmth fighting the cold chill. A battle I don't know will ever end. Almost like a song that never ends. A song of hope and dread. Almost murder in jazz time.
Mutual presents The Mysterious Traveler.
This is The Mysterious Traveler, inviting you to join me on another journey into the realm of the strange and the terrifying. I hope you will enjoy the trip, that it will thrill you a little and chill you a little. So settle back, get a good grip on your nerves, and be comfortable, if you can, as you hear the story I call Murder in Jazz Time. Tonight, we're going to delve into the strange and confusing events in the life of Alexander Drake. But what person can tell you of these events better than Alex Drake himself? As our story begins, Drake is seated at a small table, staring at several blank sheets of writing paper. Slowly he picks up a pen, hesitates, and starts to write.
I scarcely know at what point to begin telling of the things that have happened to me these past months. I suppose I should begin with Vicky. Vicky, who I have loved ever since we were children. If my love was never returned by her, I was content to wait, ever hopeful that someday she would reciprocate my feelings. We saw a great deal of each other after she graduated college, and I watched with interest as she embarked upon a singing career. Success came to Vicky quickly and smoothly, as all things did. She sang with several name bands and then became a star attraction at the swankier nightclubs. Several years passed, and then one night, as I had always dreamed of it happening, Vicky agreed to marry me. That was the happiest moment of my life. A week later, we were married and driving to New Orleans on our honeymoon. Happy, darling?
Oh, yes, Alex, yes.
No regrets about giving up your career?
None at all.
Oh, it's good of you to say that, Vicky. I'll try to make it up to you.
Oh, no, really, Alex. Giving up my career isn't any sacrifice. For a long time now, I've known that I wasn't very good.
Not very good? Why, you were getting $1,000 a week at the Casablanca. And look at the way your recordings are selling.
Oh, let's face it, Alex. I have a nice voice. I'm fairly attractive. And thanks to fine publicity, I've come a long way. But I'm not really a very good singer.
Oh, nonsense. I think you're a wonderful singer.
That's because you're in love with me, darling. But I know better. Take, for example, that recording of Easy Living that I made.
That was one of the best things you ever did.
Yes, Alex, it was. But have you ever heard the recording that Billie Holiday made of that number?
No, I don't think I have.
Well, if you had heard it, you'd know the difference between good singing and really great singing.
You mean she was so much better?
Yes, Alex. And if I can't be a top blues singer, then I won't sing at all.
Oh, Vicky, you're young yet. It takes time.
No, Alex. You either have it or you don't.
I see. Is that why you decided to give up your career? Marry me?
Yes, darling.
I'm glad you told me. Oh, look, Vicky, that sign. Only 37 miles to New Orleans.
Oh, wonderful. At last I'm going to see New Orleans. You don't know how long I've waited for this.
Why all this enthusiasm for New Orleans?
Why, Alex, New Orleans is the birthplace of jazz. Think of all the great musicians and singers who've come from there and the wonderful jazz they created. People like Willie Johnson, Bertha Hill, and Jack Simmons. And just think, Jeff Becker is still in New Orleans, and we can hear him play.
He's the fellow that owns the famous waterfront cafe, isn't he?
Oh, Alex, Jeff Becker isn't famous because he owns a cafe. Why, he's one of the great names of jazz. Many critics think he's the finest jazz pianist who ever lived.
Forgive my ignorance, darling. I'm afraid I'm just a long-hair at heart. Tell me, if this fellow Jeff Becker is as great as you say, how come I haven't heard more about him?
Because he's always refused to leave New Orleans. He's had some fabulous offers to play in New York, but he's turned them all down. That's why he isn't widely known. But real lovers of jazz come from all over the country to hear Jeff Becker play at his cafe.
Well, then I guess there isn't any question as to where we're going tonight. Jeff Becker's it is. An hour later, we were in New Orleans and registered at a hotel. Early that evening, Vicky and I had supper at Antoine's, and then we left for Jeff Becker's cafe. As we drove, Vicky was unable to hide the excitement she felt. Jeff Becker's cafe turned out to be a long, rambling, shabby building with a balcony that ran the length of it and hung over the river. The inside of the cafe was as unpretentious as the outside. There were 40 ancient tables or so, a small bandstand, and an equally small dance floor. A mahogany bar ran the length of one wall with a long mirror behind it reflecting the shabbiness of the cafe. As we were seated, a few musicians began to drift in and take their places on the bandstand. Vicky whispered excitedly to me the names of the musicians, whom she seemed to know without ever having seen before. And suddenly Vicky clutched at my arm.
Alex, look. There's Jeff Becker.
Where?
There he is, walking towards the piano.
That little sandy-haired man?
Yes. That's Jeff Becker.
I stared at him and felt somewhat disappointed. For no good reason whatsoever, my imagination had led me to see Jeff Becker as an impressive-looking individual, whereas in reality he was a slight man, being no more than 5'5", with a plain, undistinguished-looking face. He looked a good deal younger than the 50 he was reputed to be. There were two very attractive-looking women with him, both of whom followed his every move as he sat down at his piano. The talk and the laughter in the cafe died out, and Jeff Becker and his men began to play. As Jeff Becker played, the disappointment I'd felt about him fast left me. As he sat there at the piano playing smoothly, effortlessly, he was no longer a small, slight man with a plain face. There was a warmth and greatness about him, and even I, who was no lover of jazz, could sense the genius of Jeff Becker.
Alex, isn't he wonderful?
Yes, Vicky, he is. He really is.
Alex, look. He's coming this way.
Yes, he seems to be coming to our table.
Good evening, Miss Saunders. Welcome to New Orleans.
Why, thank you, Mr. Becker. Thank you very much.
Just call me Jeff. Only tourists call me Mr. Becker.
All right, Jeff. Oh, this is my husband, Alex Drake.
Glad to meet you.
How do you do? Won't you join us?
Sorry, no. I only have a minute. The boys and me got some playing to do.
I've heard Brown B. Boogie played before, but never as wonderfully as you do it.
Thanks very much, Vicky.
How did you know who I was?
I've seen pictures of you.
Have you ever heard my wife sing, Jeff?
Yes, I have. Well, I gotta be getting back to work. It's been nice meeting you folks. See you around.
Yes, of course. Huh. An abrupt sort of fellow, isn't he?
He was being tactful, darling, not abrupt. He was afraid you might ask him what he thought of my singing.
Well, what's wrong with my asking him that?
Oh, nothing. Only it would have made Jeff Becker unhappy to have told you the truth about my singing.
Well, anyway, I still think you're great.
Thank you, darling. Oh, look. They're going to play now.
We sat listening to the magic of Jeff Becker's music for hours. When I suggested to Vicky that we leave, she refused, insisting that we remain until closing time, which was 4 a.m. The next evening found us once again at Jeff's cafe, and again we remained until closing. Try as I might, I couldn't get Vicky interested in the sights of New Orleans and the fascinating swamp country nearby. Night after night, despite my protests, we would end up at Jeff's cafe. Life to Vicky came to revolve around these nightly visits, and all else seemed unreal to her. Soon, even I lost track of time. Weeks passed, and then one night at closing time, Jeff Becker came over to our table. For the first time since the night we'd met.
Howdy, folks. Glad to see you still with us.
Hello, Jeff.
Well, how do you folks like New Orleans? Having a good time?
Frankly, we've seen very little of New Orleans outside of this cafe.
Well, just between us, there ain't very much more to see.
I agree. Oh, dear, it's closing time already. No sooner do we get here than it's time to go home.
Well, if you'd like to hear more music, why not stay on? The boys and me always have a small session after closing hours.
Well, thanks very much, Jeff, but I'm afraid that we really must be...
we'd love to stay on, Jeff. It's wonderful of you to ask us.
Glad to have you. See you around.
Vicky, enough is enough. We've been here since 9 o'clock.
Alex, you don't understand. It's an honor to have Jeff ask you to stay on. Few people get that invitation.
Well, I'm duly appreciative, believe me, but 7 hours is enough of this place for one night. Now, come along, Vicky. Let's go back to the hotel.
No, I want to stay for the session.
Vicky, I think I've been more than reasonable. Coming here night after night for weeks. Now it's about time I got my way. I insist we leave.
I won't go, I tell you. I'm staying here. If you want to go back to the hotel, don't let me keep you.
As Vicky screamed at me, for a brief flashing moment, I almost imagined I'd seen hate in her eyes. The shock of that moment was like a revelation. Suddenly, I realized that Vicky had changed, that I was losing her. Her face, as she listened to the music, was like the faces of the musicians, and Jeff Becker's himself. Their emotion laid bare, by turns ecstatic, impassioned, unresisting. I was an outsider looking in on a way of life of which I could never be part. The lateness of the hour, the smoke-filled room, and my confused thoughts were too much for me, and I fell asleep with my head on the table. I have no idea how long I slept, but when I awoke, it was daylight. I became aware of a woman singing. I looked up. I saw it was Vicky. Vicky standing by the piano, singing to Jeff Becker.
Since it is a dancing floor, just for my
Well, Jeff?
I don't know, Vicky.
What's wrong?
Hard to say.
Oh.
Vicky, jazz was born in these parts. And it came from the people. The people who worked on the levees, the riverside whalers, and in the fields. It was part of the bone and flesh of old-timers like Willie Johnson and Joe Fletcher. They played jazz the way it was in their hearts. A singer like Chippy Hill just stepped up, clapped her hands, and gave out with the blues. That's what made it great. They played and sang as they felt.
I see.
Second-rate musicians picked up something that was fine and clean and took it to the big cities in the north. But they weren't playing for the sake of music. They were playing for greenbacks.
And is that what's wrong with my singing?
Afraid so. I reckon you had too many teachers, Vicky, and they all taught you to sing by the book. It may be popular, but it ain't good.
Do you think it's too late to go back?
Hard to say, Vicky. Do you want to start all over?
Oh, yes, Jeff, yes. Would you let me stay on here and sing with your band?
Well, if you feel...
No, Vicky.
Alex!
You're not singing with the band. We're leaving New Orleans at once.
Alex, be reasonable. You know
No
what...
use, Vicky. We're leaving New Orleans today, and that's final. I'll get your suitcases from the closet, Vicky, so that you can start packing.
I tell you, Alex, I'm not leaving New Orleans. Not only am I staying, but I'm going to sing with Jeff Becker's band.
Vicky, are you blind? Can't you see what's happening? You're losing all sense of perception, of values. Life to you has come to mean only Jeff Becker's cafe.
I don't care. That's where I belong, where I really feel alive. If you loved jazz, felt about it the way I do, you'd understand.
I do understand, but there are other things besides Jeff Becker and his music.
Not for me, there aren't.
Now, here's a suitcase. Start packing.
It's no use, Alex. I'm not leaving.
You'll have to choose between Jeff Becker and myself, Vicky.
Well, I'm sorry it's come to this, Alex. But I'm still going to sing with Jeff Becker's band.
It was at that moment I knew that I had lost Vicky. As she turned away from me, an overwhelming hatred for Jeff Becker surged up within me. Had he been in the room at that moment, I would have killed him without any hesitation. I left the hotel, walked the streets of New Orleans. I knew that Vicky would never be mine as long as Jeff Becker were alive. And I also knew that I couldn't go on without Vicky. There was only one answer. I returned to the hotel, told Vicky I would remain in New Orleans with her. Night after night, we continued going to that waterfront cafe. And each night after the place had closed, Vicky would sing with the band.
There'll be no one unless that someone is you.
As I listened to Vicky sing, even I, who knew very little of music, could sense that her singing was superb. The musicians in the band looked at her approvingly and accepted her as one of themselves. Under Jeff Becker's almost hypnotic guidance, she sang with warmth, feeling. And as much as I hated Jeff Becker, I couldn't help but admire his genius for bringing out talent. The music ended, and Jeff rose from the piano and patted Vicky on the shoulder encouragingly. He left the bandstand and started walking through the cafe towards his office in the back. This was the moment I had long waited for. I quickly eased out of my chair, which was in a darkened part of the cafe, and slipped out into the balcony. I then ran quietly along the balcony until I reached the French door that opened into Jeff Becker's office. I got there just as Jeff sat down at his desk. He was alone. I opened the door and stepped into his office.
Oh. Hello, Alex. What can I do for you?
I've come for my wife.
Your wife? But Vicky isn't in here.
Vicky is wherever you are. And I can't have that, Jeff. She's got to be mine.
She is yours. You know that.
No, she belongs to you now. She said as much. As long as you're alive, Vicky will never be mine. I know that.
You're wrong, Alex. Believe me. It's music.
She's got to be mine. She's got to be. Alex, no. I felt Jeff's body go limp in my hands. And I knew he was dead. I quickly picked up his slight body in my arms and carried it out to the balcony. There was no one in sight. I leaned over the balcony rail and dropped Jeff's body. It fell into the river with a small splash and was gone. I quietly walked to the other end of the balcony and slipped into my seat in the darkened cafe. The musicians and Vicky were still on the bandstand talking, and I knew they hadn't missed me during the few minutes I'd been gone. The ordeal was over. A week passed, And Jeff Becker's disappearance was the talk of New Orleans. The police questioned everyone, but were unable to solve the mystery. Vicky was inconsolable and locked herself in her room at the hotel, refusing to see anyone.
Who is it?
It's Alex, darling. Please let me in. Darling, you can't stay in your room like this day after day. You know it isn't good for you. Vicky, let's leave New Orleans. Go to New York.
No, I'm going to wait until Jeff comes back.
Vicky, Jeff isn't coming back.
What? What do you mean?
A body was found floating in the Gulf this morning. The police think it's Jeff's body.
Oh, no!
After a week in the water, naturally, it was hard to identify.
Jeff! Dead?
Yes, darling. It's in all the papers.
Oh, Alex!
You mustn't cry, darling. Here, let me wipe your tears. Don't you think it would be better if we left New Orleans?
All right, Alex. Anything you say.
A few days later, we were back in New York. There was snow on the ground, and the air was invigorating. What had happened in New Orleans seemed like a dream, a bad dream. At first, Vicky was melancholy, but as days passed, she grew better, and I felt confident that in time she'd be her old self. We saw all the shows in town and dined at the finest restaurants. And then one night I took her to Carnegie Hall to hear the Philharmonic Orchestra. Here, darling, here's the program.
Thank you.
Oh, I see they're going to play the Rachmaninoff First Piano Concerto with Andre Duval as soloist. You've always liked that concerto, haven't you?
Yes, Alex.
Look, Duval's just come up on stage. Young, isn't it?
Yes, he is.
Happy?
Alex, they're going to play now.
As I sat there in that great concert hall listening to the orchestra, I became aware of discordant playing. I looked at Vicky, at other concert goers, but none seemed aware of it. The discordancy grew. And then suddenly I realized it wasn't the music of Rachmaninoff I was hearing. It was the music of Jeff Becker, being played faster and faster, louder and louder. I fought the impulse to scream out. As I put my hands to my ears, I became aware of my arm being shaken. It was Vicky.
Alex, what's the matter with you?
Vicky, the music. Listen to it.
Alex, be quiet. Everyone is looking at us.
I can't stand it anymore. Let's get out of here.
All right, Alex, but please be quiet. Everybody's looking at us.
Hurry, Vicky, hurry. Oh, it's gone. Thank goodness I can't hear it anymore.
What's gone?
The music.
Alex, you aren't making any sense. We came to the concert to hear music. What's wrong with you?
Wrong? Nothing. Nothing at all. I just suddenly felt ill in there and had to get out.
Perhaps we'd better see a doctor. You look so pale.
No, I'm all right now.
Are you sure?
Yes. Let's go home now, Vicky, huh? All the way home, I kept thinking of the amazing hallucination I'd had. Obviously, it was the result of the mental strain I had undergone in New Orleans. But with sufficient rest and relaxation, I would soon forget the horrible events that had occurred there. Arriving home, I went to bed, but found it difficult to fall asleep. Hours later, I drifted off into an uneasy sleep, and then I started dreaming. I dreamt that I was in Jeff Becker's cafe, and the only people there were Jeff and myself. He was seated at the piano playing, smiling at me. I walked over to the bandstand, and he spoke to me.
Hello, Alex. How do you like this number? Pretty good for a dead man, huh?
You can't play if you're dead?
Yes, I can, Alex. You hear my music, don't you?
Yes, I do.
You're always going to hear it, Alex, always, because my music will never die. Even if you did kill me, it'll go on and on.
No! Stop! No! I don't want to hear it! Stop! Stop!
Alex, wake up! Alex, wake up! Wake up! Alex, what is it?
What is it?
You were having a nightmare. You screamed and woke me up.
Yes. I remember now.
What were you dreaming about?
New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Yes. Go back to sleep now, Vicky. I'm all right. I'm all right, I said to her. But I wasn't. That was the beginning of a series of nightmares and hallucinations in which I heard Jeff Becker playing that accursed music of his. When an attack came, I would flee from room to room, pressing my fingers against my ears, but there was no escape. I could hear the rhythmic pounding of Jeff Becker's music in my head, growing louder and louder, relentlessly hammering away. I knew that it would only be a question of time before he drove me mad. I fought for my sanity, but the...
Good morning, Mr. Drake. How are you feeling today? Oh, I see you've done quite a bit of writing. Good. I'm glad you followed my suggestion.
It's all written down, Doctor. Everything that happened to me.
It's fine, Mr. Drake. I'm sure it'll be of great help to both of us. Do you feel in the mood for a visitor?
A visitor?
Yes, your wife.
Yes, I'd like to see Vicky.
She's just outside. I'll have her come in. Will you come in now, Mrs. Drake?
Hello, Alex. How are you, darling?
Vicky! Oh, it's good to see you again and have you near me.
Oh, Alex. Dr. Mitchell says that you're much better.
Yes, I'm much better.
Doctor, will you tell him?
Yes, Mr. Drake.
Tell me what?
Won't you sit down, Mr. Drake? Yeah, that's it. Now, what I'm going to tell you will come as a shock, but I'm hopeful it'll rid you of the hallucinations you suffer from.
Yes, Doctor?
Mr. Drake, you did not murder Jeff Becker.
But I did. I choked him until he was dead, and then I threw him into the river.
No, Mr. Drake. Jeff Becker was not dead when you threw him into the river. He was only unconscious, and the water revived him.
His body made a splash. A small splash.
Jeff Becker is alive. He was picked up by a fishing trawler going to sea. Do you understand, Mr. Drake? Jeff Becker is alive. Will you come in, please?
I didn't want to do it, but he made me.
Hello, Alex. How are you?
No! You're dead! You're dead, do you hear? But your music, it goes on and on. I can't get away from your music. It follows me everywhere.
Doctor, can't you do something?
I'm afraid we failed again. The feeling of guilt is overwhelming. However, we shan't give up.
It's getting louder and louder, and I can't escape from it. Stop it! Stop it!
This is the mysterious traveler again. Too bad about poor Alex, wasn't it? It just goes to prove you may be able to escape the law, but there's always your conscience to reckon with. What happened to Alex? Oh, he finally responded to medical treatment, and today he and Vicky are a very happy couple. However, there are still two things Alex can't stand: jazz and the sight of rivers. He's strictly a long hair these days. Now, I recall another young man once who decided that 2 murders are better than 1, and so... Oh, you have to get off here. I'm sorry. But I'm sure we'll meet again. I take this same train every week at the same time.
have just heard The Mysterious Traveler, a series of dramas of the strange and terrifying. All characters in tonight's story were fictitious, and any resemblance to the names of actual persons was purely coincidental. In tonight's cast were Maurice Toplin, Frank Behrens, Joan Alexander, and John Gibson. All recordings heard in this program were played by Miss Hazel Scott and may be found in her latest album, Great Scott. Organ music was played by Paul Taubman. Sound by George Cooney, broadcast engineer Al King. The Mysterious Traveler is written, produced, and directed by Robert J. Arthur and David Kogan.
Well, my dear, I suppose things are getting a bit exciting, eh? Well, your visit is generally the most excitement I get, aside from during the witching season, as you know, things get more exciting for me. My world gets a little bigger. The world in general gets a little bigger, a little darker. And as I think about all the things I could do, all the places I could be, all the hope I could hold on to, I feel comfortable and safe being the thing from the darkness.
Dark fantasy. The thing from the darkness. What's that? Oh, telephone. Tom's pounded the first chance a man gets sleep in this country, and that blame telephone has to wake me up. I should let it ring till doomsday. Yes? Yes, this is San Canyon Airport. Oh, this is Don Thurman speaking. Yeah, there's a plane here. Where? Mantella. I don't care much for that trip across the desert, but if you need the plane or willing to pay me for flying it to you, we'll make it $600 and it's a deal. All right, I'll make the arrangements. Yeah, you can expect me in about 7 hours if everything goes all right. Yeah, fine. Have that $600 waiting for me. I'll need it at Mantella. Let's see. North and northeast, 13 degrees. Mantella lies in that direction. I'm going to buck a headwind most of the way, I'm afraid. Those mountains worry me. They're dangerous. Let's see now. Over this way is Santia. No, not that way for me. If I ever ended up in Santia, I wouldn't want to bet anything on my chances of getting to that place and coming out to tell about it. I can't stay up here much longer. That sandstorm over the desert's getting worse every minute. I can't see a thing down there. Thick as pea soup. Oh, confound it, there goes the motor, choked up with sand. Well, here goes. I can't see where I'm heading, but maybe I can bring her in on her belly. War drums. Trouble. been pounding in my ears for hours. Oh, my eyes blinded by that awful sandstorm. I can't see. Don't know whether it's day or night. All I know is that someone found me out there on that desert and brought me here. Is that someone? Hey, someone there.
I have come to take you to the king. You will be placed in the den of the leopards.
Leopards?
It is our custom here to feed uninvited guests as a sacrifice to the leopards of the pit.
What is this?
It nears the time of the full moon. When the moon is full, its rays affect our leopards, maddens them, makes them vicious beyond control. Only the flesh of man will quiet them. And only the king can perform the ceremony of sacrifice.
King? What king?
King of Santia.
Am I at Santia?
You are. Yes, you have come where a white man is forbidden.
But my plane was forced down on the desert. I was purposely avoiding Santia. I was trying to reach Mantella.
You were 500 miles from Mantella.
But I can't be. I was only in that storm for a few hours.
The storm has been raging for 3 days.
3 days? Why, I've been only 2 hours on the desert. The storm came up only a few hours ago.
The entire desert has been covered with a storm for 3 days.
But I don't understand.
You were discovered only because Iana has once again displayed her temper towards her father.
Iana?
Daughter of King Genasi. It has been arranged that Iana is to wed within the changing of the moon. And Iana has rebelled. She attempted to flee Santia through the desert storm. She was followed. She was discovered there with you.
Then she found me.
Yes. The two of you were returned here to the village. Now you will come with me.
My eyes. I can't see a thing.
It is the justice of Santia.
What do you mean?
Come.
You will have to guide me.
Then take my arm. Now.
All right. Let's go.
This way.
How far?
Wait. Tanamahasi!
What's the matter?
Tanamahasi! Tanamahasi!
What in thunder are you talking about?
They're in the sand. Tanamahasi. Big foot.
I told you I can't see.
Big foot. Tanamahasi. Big leopard foot. Followed by man.
Leopard foot?
Yes, they're in the sand. Leopard tracks. Followed by man tracks. Come. Hurry.
Wait a minute.
We must hurry. Evil spirits set loose again by full moon. Tanamahasi. Big leopard. Come. We hurry. I have brought you the prisoner, wise one.
Prisoner? Look here, what is this?
You have come, Mr. Thurman. Where you are not welcome.
I tried to tell your flunky here that I didn't come to Santia purposely. I was headed for Mantella.
You are not a very wise man, Mr. Thurman, to make such an unwise statement. Mantella is 1,000 miles from here.
No, I got off my course. I ran into a sandstorm. My plane was forced down.
It's a likely tale.
But it's true. I was blinded by the sand. I'm still blind. If you have a doctor,
You say you are blind?
I am. I need medical attention right away.
Blind. It is the justice of Santia.
What are you talking about?
It is the law that should the white man look upon the countenance of Princess Iana, his eyes shall be blind.
I don't know what you're talking about, Tanasi. I've never seen your princess.
We found you with her on the desert.
Well, I was unconscious when you found me.
But she was with you.
Then she found the same spot where I took refuge.
We are not fools here, Mr. Thurman.
Fools? I don't understand.
It is so ridiculously evident.
What's so evident?
I have made complete arrangements for my daughter to wed. She has refused to marry as I wish her to. And last night, she fled from Santia. And when we found her, she was with you.
But what you think isn't true.
You had the rendezvous there with her.
No.
How many times you have met, I do not know. But each meeting has been in complete defiance of the laws of Santia. That no white man may look upon the countenance of the prince.
I deny it. I don't know your princess.
The evidence speaks for itself. You are blind.
From the sandstorm.
No. Because the gods are vengeful.
I tell you, the cyan blinded me. It's only temporary.
It was written ages ago. But whatever white man looks upon the countenance of Santia Princess will be doomed forever to eternal blindness.
It's not eternal. It's sand blindness. It happens to lots of men who get caught in sandstorms. All I need is a doctor.
No doctor can cure the blindness sent down by the gods.
Give me a chance. I may be blind permanently if you don't let a doctor look at my eyes.
King Genasi, our daughter approaches.
Come in, my daughter.
My father, have you heard?
Heard what, my child?
Tanimahasi.
Tanimahasi?
Yes. He was in the camp again last night. Leopard footprints are near your house, followed by man feet.
Tanimahasi.
It's the evil spirit again in the full of the moon.
I saw them too. Many tracks. Big.
We must tell the wise ones they will work a charm to protect us.
But first, we must dispose of the prisoner.
Look here. Silence. My daughter, come here.
Yes, father?
He's a white man. Look you at his face and tell me, where have you seen him before? Well, my child?
I do not know him. I have never seen him before.
But my king, I saw them together.
Silence, Ivan. You are most wise, my daughter. You are most wise to deny your foreign lover.
But I'm not her lover. I've never seen her. I can't even see her now.
The American is blind, Diana.
Blind?
Because he has broken the law. Because he has looked upon the face of a princess of Santia. The gods have blinded him.
It's not true. I've never seen her face. Ask her. She'll tell you it's not true.
Take him back to the prison hut. And let him wait there until the body of wise ones sit in judgment of his crime. The night is a night we hunt.
Those drums, still pounding. My eyes burning in my head. If I could only find a little cool water. Yeah. I wonder where I am. The king told Ivan to take me to the prison hut, but instead he brought me here. Here? Where? Somewhere out in the open. Bushes, shrubbery all around it. Wait a minute. What's that? A light. Up there through the trees. A light. Why, it's a star. I can see again. One lonely, single little star in a sky of heavy clouds. And there, coming over the ridge, the full moon. What's that? Something there in those bushes. Is someone there?
Be quiet, Americano.
Who is it?
Iana.
Princess Iana?
Do not speak so loudly.
Why are you here?
I came to see you. I went first to the prison, but it was empty. Then I knew there had been trickery. Ivan did not do what my father ordered.
No. Brought me here instead. Where are we?
On the edge of Decano.
Decano? The precipice?
Yes. It is hundreds of feet over the side of Decano. Listen. This rock. I will show you. Ivan knew you were blind. He left you here alone, knowing you would eventually wander over the edge and be crushed on the jagged rocks down there. He could not wait for the sacrifice.
Sacrifice?
Yes. With each fullness of the moon, the leopards in the pit of Santia become madly enraged. The wise men say the moon rays affect them. They must be appeased by the flesh of a human.
And the moon will soon be full again.
Yes, Donaldo.
A pleasant thought.
Oh, but Ivan could not wait. He fears all Americanos. So he brought you here to be a victim of Decano.
Oh, a nice fellow.
I despise him. My father says I must marry him.
You don't mean you're supposed to marry him?
Oh, do you blame me for running away?
I certainly don't.
Even death on the desert would have been better than him.
Princess, why have you come here?
Because I would not have you die, as Ivan wishes.
How did you find me?
I have ways.
Tell me, Ivan said the storm on the desert had been blowing for 3 days. Is that true?
Yes, it is true.
But I was only an hour and a half journey from San Filidor. I ran into the storm suddenly.
I cannot say about that. Donaldo, your eyes. You look upon me as though you see me.
I do see you. My sight has come back.
Oh, no.
You're not glad I can see again?
No. I mean, oh, yes, but Donaldo, you look upon my face.
Oh, nonsense. It's all a lot of tripe. What's that?
Tanemahasi.
What?
Tanemahasi, evil leopard spirit.
Oh, look here. What is this evil spirit business?
Tanemahasi, leopard. Wherever he goes, tracks always followed by those of man. They kill at the full of moon.
A leopard man?
Oh, do not say so.
Why?
Because he is a leopard man.
Have you ever seen him?
Oh, listen.
Come on. That's right over here someplace.
Oh, Donaldo, have care. It is an evil spirit, a spirit that kills.
Do you have any kind of a weapon?
Only a small dagger.
Well, give it to me.
Oh, no weapon will harm Tanemahasi.
We'll see. Oh, wait. The clouds are... Oh, there he is. Over there.
It's Ivan. Oh, look at him. He will die. We must take him back to the village.
He's unconscious. Jungle.
No. Do not touch him.
Who's that?
Father.
Diana. Go at once to your hut and remain there. I fear the gods even now hide their faces from you.
Oh, but Father, Ivan is badly hurt.
Go at once. Now, Mr. Darman.
This man needs attention.
Put him down.
What?
I said put him down.
But he's badly wounded.
By the claws of an animal.
Yes. We heard the animal screaming. The princess tells me it's a leopard man.
It is true. Tanemahasi, the evil spirit. A spirit which takes possession of a man and changes him into a leopard.
Yes, but what man? Who?
We have not known up to now.
Up to now?
Look at your hands.
Blood.
Deep beneath your nails. But it is an evil disease, Mr. Thurman. To bring it here among us is still more evil.
But I say, look here. Do you think I did this?
I repeat. Look at your hands.
Oh, no, you're wrong. It's Ivan's blood.
So it is.
But I got it on my hands when I tried to help him.
Put him down. Mr. Thurman, I do not try to escape. Ivan will be returned to the camp. Our medicine men will heal him. You will go with me. Now.
Where?
Your spirit must be destroyed. You have had the wisdom of our elders, Mr. Thurman. You are guilty of a most foul sin against us. You must pay the penalty. And you, unfortunate daughter, are equally guilty with him. I cannot plead for you. The law is so written. You have seen too, Iana. Tomorrow night, the two of you shall perish.
This stone stairway leads to the leopard pit. The two of you go first.
Come, Donaldo. Be brave.
I'm thinking of you, Iana.
100 feet into the earth. We are halfway down now. Look up above us.
Good Lord. This pit is immense, huge and round.
Yes.
Look up there. All the tribespeople of Santia perched around its ridge, peering down.
Yeah, to watch this sacrifice.
But how can they see down here? It's pitch dark. We can hardly make our way in the blackness.
Soon, the full moon will be directly above the pit. It is only when the moon is full that its rays reach here into the depths. And its beams madden the leopards.
Iana, I see the beast now. 2 of them. There's a man down there with them, petting them. Look, your father.
No.
He's a white man.
I, too, am white. But I am not his daughter. He has been king of Santia for many years. He stole me when I was an infant at Montella because he wanted a white princess.
Iana, the moon.
It's coming over the edge of the pit. The people up there can see us now. You see, the moon rays affect the beasts quickly.
Move on, down to the pit's bottom.
Come, Donaldo.
Iana, there must be some escape for you.
I am not afraid, Donaldo.
Oh, isn't there any way to escape?
Only one. An impossible one.
What does he mean?
It has always been a belief that if the prisoners are not truly guilty, the leopards will not harm them.
There. The full moon is directly over the pit.
I remain here. You two through this iron gate.
Come, Donaldo. There is only one more gate now. The one that separates us from the animals. Come.
Look how that man controls those animals.
It is the power of the full moon.
Then there is another way out. If we can keep away from the animals until the moon has crossed the pit.
No, that would be ours. The leopards will be released upon us any moment. This is as far as we go.
Iana,
if I could only save you.
There is no way. Courage, Donaldo.
No, I'm not afraid for myself.
Now, you die. Now I offer you to the gods. Open the gate.
No. Wait, Iana. Look, the moon.
Donaldo. It is gone.
Dark. Does the moon cross the pit?
Oh, no, it did not time.
It's behind a cloud.
Oh, Donaldo. The leopards. My father. They'll kill him.
No, Sheeta. No. No. Down. Down. Get back. Get away from me. No. No. No.
Dark fantasy.
You have heard The Thing from the Darkness, tonight's original tale of dark fantasy by Scott Bishop, originating in the studios of WKY. Ben Morris was heard tonight as Donald Thurman. Eleanor Naylor-Corrin was Princess Iana. Fred Wayne played King Tanasi. And Muir Height was Ivan.
I think savoring a time of year is very important. It's why holidays are so beloved. It makes sense, you know. We get used to everything. We get used to our nights and our evenings and our days. We get used to our jobs and our friends. We get used to, well, the air in our lungs. It's so hard for anything to be special after so long. But when a day is special, when a time is special, it breaks apart the monotony. and allows you to appreciate the moment that much more, so that you don't waste your time, or worse, you don't commit murder in haste.
The Signal Oil Program, The Whistler. That whistle is your signal for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Yes, friends, it's time for The Whistler, rated by independent research, the most popular West Coast program. And remember, let every traffic signal remind you, with new Signal gasoline, you do go farther than ever. Look for the familiar big yellow and black circle sign that identifies those popular Signal service stations in 7 western states from Canada to Mexico. And now, The Whistler's strange story. Murder in Haste.
Elbert Taylor was 2 people. To the Cafe Society crowd in Miami, he was the charming young husband of a silver fortune from Denver, aged 45, amply mature and a little crotchety. To his wife, Helen, the silver fortune, he was something else again, an unpleasant little boy whose unpleasantness had to be bought off with $100 bills instead of chewing gum. This made for friction, of course. After 3 years of marriage, Helen was heartily sick of both Alberts, and more careful with the $100 bills. And Albert, too, had reached the saturation point. As a matter of fact, the unpleasant little boy was on the verge of a tantrum.
Albert, is that you?
Yeah?
Albert, I'm awfully upset.
Oh, what now?
My bracelet, the diamond and emerald one. I put it in the drawer of my vanity last night, after the party.
Well, what about it?
It's gone. I've questioned the servants and they don't...
Did you, call the police?
No.
Good.
What do you mean?
I told you I'd get money somewhere, Helen.
You took it?
Of course I took it.
I see. And what did you do with it?
I sold it, of course.
Oh!
What did you expect? Think I'm going to sit up and beg you for every time I need $5?
Oh!
Sure, that's what you want, isn't it? Come on, come all. Watch Albert, the trained terrier. Eats, sleeps, walks, talks, thinks like a human being.
That's enough, Albert.
You bet it's enough. I'm sick of it. I'm through being your favorite charity.
You don't know how right you are.
Well, what does that mean?
It's very simple. I'm going to call the police and tell them you've stolen my bracelet.
Wait a minute. Don't be ridiculous.
Get away from me.
Give me that phone.
Let go of my hand.
Why, you nagging, Mr. Disagreeable.
Albert! Albert! I'm sorry.
You want to watch me jump, don't you? You want to crack the whip and watch me jump.
Albert! You're hurting me.
Yes.
Let go, please.
I'll hurt you all right.
Albert!
I'd like to shake you until... I'd like to shake until your teeth fall out. You... Well, Albert, why don't you do something? Why don't you go over there to the hearth and help her up? Or perhaps you're not as dazed as you look, standing there in the middle of the room. Maybe even now you realize Helen isn't going to get up, because she struck her temple on the andiron when you hurled her across the room. Yes, Albert, she's lying there so very still, because she's dead.
with the prologue of tonight's story, Murder in Haste. The Signal Oil Company brings you another strange story by The Whistler. When you see those big new Signal billboards that say, "Go farther than ever with new Signal gasoline," remember, it's power that puts more mileage into new Signal gasoline. Amazingly increased power that chemists created by actually rearranging the atoms in gasoline molecules. You'll notice Signal's power first in the way your motor springs to life the instant you touch the starter. You'll notice Signal's power again in the way your car steps ahead in traffic with pickup that makes you proud. And you'll notice it in the knock-free purr of your motor on hills, steep ones that you'll breeze up in high. Yes, new Signal gasoline is packed with the kind of performance that makes even old cars feel young again. But while you're enjoying this performance, don't forget the amazing power in new Signal gasoline that makes this performance possible also makes new Signal, more than ever, the Go Farther gasoline. And now, back to the Whistler.
Yes, Albert. There'll be no more ugly squabbles over money. No more jumping through hoops for Helen. Because the last argument was final, wasn't it? So final that Helen lies dead in front of the hearth. A minute later, you've decided on the only course of action possible. You leave her in her bedroom and lock the door. The servants in their separate quarters are used to your arguments and probably have paid no attention. 2 hours and 20 minutes later, you're standing on the observation platform of the Limited Express bound for Jacksonville and points north.
Nice night.
Oh.
I didn't hear you come up.
Sorry.
I said it was a nice night.
Yeah.
I saw you running for the train when we were pulling out. Just made it, didn't you?
Yeah, it was kind of close, all right.
You been in Miami long?
No, been fishing off the Keys just a week or so.
I see. My name's Ricketts.
Glad to know you. I'm, Brown, Richard Brown.
Uh-huh. You going up to New York, Brown?
That's right. Well, I guess I'll be getting inside, Ricketts.
Good idea. I'll go with you.
You knew it the minute he opened his mouth, didn't you, Albert? Ricketts is a plainclothes cop. And there can be only one reason why he's so interested in you. He's right behind you as you walk back through the train to your seat. And you're wondering if he'll sit beside you when you stop there. Then when you're 10 feet from it hits you. You realize why he's following you. Your luggage with your initials E.T. on it is in the baggage rack over the seat. And Ricketts is just waiting for you to stop there. You hold your breath and keep on going.
Brown?
Yeah?
Isn't this your seat?
Why, no. I have a compartment up ahead.
Oh, I see. Well, good night, Brown.
Good night. There's only one place to go, the club car and the bar, where you can sit for a minute and think.
Yes, sir?
Make it a Manhattan, dry.
Dry Manhattan. Right, sir.
Thank you. Oh, is this your magazine here, sir?
What? Oh, no.
May I look at it?
Sure.
Thank you.
Are you going to New York?
Yes.
Well, it'll be cold up there this time of year. A lot of snow and all that.
Yes, I suppose so.
You know, I'm as excited as a kid. I haven't seen snow for an age. Matter of fact, I haven't set foot in America for, 5 years. Oh, it's great to be back. I get a kick out of just talking to Americans again.
Yeah.
I was sitting in my compartment a few minutes ago and
You have a compartment?
Oh, yeah. A couple of cars ahead.
My name's Brown, Mr.
Jameson. Leslie Jameson.
Jameson? Wait a minute, you're not the mystery writer.
I'm afraid I am, yes.
Here you are, sir. Dry Manhattan.
Oh, thank you.
Well, here's to you, Mr.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Say, Jameson. Why don't we go to your compartment? Be quieter there. We could have the drinks sent in.
Why, of course, if you'd like.
Yes, Albert, the compartment would be quieter. And you'd feel a little more comfortable. Particularly since you noticed your friend Mr. Ricketts stroll into the bar and sit down. Still hunting for the occupant of your seat, no doubt. Mr. Jameson finds the compartment pleasanter, too.
Well, a man can't stay forever in Buenos Aires and continue to write for the American public. Has to keep in touch, you know. Don't you think so?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. So you say you left Buenos Aires, huh?
Yes, planned to anyway, but made it a little earlier on account of that nasty business with my assistant.
Ah, yes, I see.
Well, I'll probably go back in a year or so. Did you ever read anything of mine, Brown?
I can't say I've done much reading in the detective storyline. You have a serial running in one of the magazines right now, haven't you?
Yes. Murder in Haste. I don't suppose you're reading it.
No, I'm sorry. If I'd known I was going to meet the author, I'd have boned up on it.
Oh, don't apologize, Brown. Well, how about a nightcap before we turn in, eh?
Oh, it's early yet, Jameson. Surely you're not going to give up the ship so soon.
Well, I've got to confess I'm a little bush. I've been rattling on like a magpie all evening. Yeah, there you are.
Oh, thanks. Wow, that's beautiful brandy.
None better. Well, Brown, what do we drink to?
Oh,
I have it to crime, Brown. Mighty profitable business, for me at least. Yeah, here's to crime. You know, that's odd. Murder is my business, and yet I've never in my life seen a murdered man.
A fact?
No, never been in a police court. Hardly ever known a policeman.
What?
I'm really sort of a phony when you get right down to it. Well, Brown, it's been great talking to you, but
tell me more about your agent. You were saying you've never met him personally?
Oh, Farrell. Well, he's a great agent. I've often wondered what he looks like. Sometimes I think he must be a magician with a long beard, the way he pulls royalties out of a hat. Sold my leading character to a radio series.
Wow. You've never even been to New York?
Never. Probably the only man in the business who can say that. Well, Brown, it's close to midnight.
Look, Jameson, what about this serial you're running? Maybe you could bring me up to date on it. And
I'll tell you about it tomorrow, Brown. Right now, I'm awfully tired.
Oh, it's early yet.
Now, see here, I don't want to be rude, but I'll have to ask you to...
Good Lord, what's that? They're trying to stop this way. Back up!
An open switch, a signal down, and the southbound local is suddenly there on the same track without warning. It's over in a split second, and then you open your eyes, Albert. You're all right, miraculously safe, in the tangled network of steel and splintered wood that used to be a Pullman car. And there's Leslie Jameson. He wasn't so lucky, Albert. There's nothing you can do for him now. The other end of the coach is in flames, and they're moving towards you. Finally, you manage to get out.
Gotta get out. Through this window. What's this glass?
Here, let me help you. Oh, give me a hand.
That's it. Oh, thanks.
You all right?
I think so. I'm a little dizzy.
Oh, sure. Oh, it's you, Mr. Brown.
Oh, Ricketts.
Yeah, you're lucky. This coach got it worst of all. Look at that fire.
Yeah, got out just in time.
Hey, that fellow you were drinking with at the bar went to your compartment with you. He's still in there?
My compartment?
Pretty sure he's Albert E. Taylor murdered his wife in Miami. Is he still there?
No, he left a few minutes before the crash.
Well, you better get on ahead, Mr. Brown. I gotta give him a hand here. Can you make it up to the crossing? There's a highway restaurant up there.
Sure, I'm okay. Thanks.
Okay, Brown. Take it easy.
Well.
Well, Albert, you stand there dazed for a minute, watching the fire move closer. Then you decide to take a chance. Crawl back to Leslie Jameson's body, take his wallet, his ring and watch, exchange them for your ring and watch, engraved, "To Albert with all my love, Helen." Then as the flames move close, you find his briefcase and bag and crawl out with him. 10 minutes later, you stagger into the highway restaurant at the grade crossing.
Say, wonder if you fellas can help me.
Hurt, mister?
We got the doc in the back room.
Come on.
No, I'm all right. Just want to get out of here. I thought I could hire a car or get a bus to New York.
You were in the wreck?
Yeah.
Say, I'm the AP correspondent here. Could you give me a name?
I'm Leslie Jameson.
Leslie G. Say, aren't you the fellow who writes those murder mysteries?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, if that ain't a coincidence, Frank. Only last night you and me made that bet.
Yeah, now we can settle it once and for all.
Yeah, we was betting which one would turn out to be the murder in that serial you're running in a post.
Oh, well, that's very flattering. Now, I wonder if you could help me about the bus,
Say, Mr. Jameson, could you give us an advance tip on the murderer?
Yeah, then we won't have to wait for the magazine to come out tomorrow.
Who was it, Mr. Jameson?
Who? Well, I don't think that would fast cup of coffee, would it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Ricketts.
Oh, pretty rough out there. 3 cars gone. What are you guys standing around here for? You been out there and looked at it?
Well, I gotta stand by the
I'm
counter.
a reporter, pal, and I'm getting a story. Or I was until
Skipper.
you...
How do you feel, Brown?
Brown? That's Leslie Jameson, the writer.
Huh? I thought your name was Brown.
Well, of course Well, you know how it is.
Here's your coffee.
Thanks. No, Mr. Brown, I don't know how it is. How is it?
Leslie Jameson, famous mystery story writer.
Well?
Traveling incognito.
Well,
narrowly escaped death.
You see, Ricketts, I didn't want to... Oh, I get it.
We've been reading Mr. Jameson's serial in the Post, Murder in Haste. Had a little bet with Frank here on who the murderer was.
Oh, I can tell you that. I read the last installment last night.
Hey, yeah?
Sure. Got it at a newsstand in Miami.
Well, we ain't got it here yet. Well, Mr. Jameson, who done it?
Well, I don't want to spoil the story for you. You ought to finish.
Afraid we won't buy another copy of the magazine?
Yeah, come on, Jameson.
Well, it's a matter of ethics. A writer...
What do you mean, ethics? I know how it ends.
Sure, Jameson. I can tell the boys I got it straight from the author's mouth. Come on, now, what goes?
Well, I don't want...
I got your car, Lieutenant.
Oh, good. I'll be right with you. Hey, you guys know anyone who wants to go to New York? I got a car and I want someone to share the driving.
Well, Jameson...
Sure, you said you were going to New York, didn't you, Jameson?
Well, as a matter of fact...
Well, you can come with me, huh? Give me a hand with the driving. Come on.
All right.
Oh, but first, give him a break. Tell him who the murderer was.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's against my principles.
Huh? Well, it's your business. Come on.
Hey, it was the old lady did it.
You got hotel space in New York, Jameson?
No, not yet. I thought I'd arrange that when I arrived.
You haven't been around much lately, I see. Probably isn't a room to be had.
That bad?
Worse. But I think I might be able to fix you up at the Midtown. I know the manager there.
No, I couldn't possibly.
Oh, forget it, Jameson. Glad to help you out. Can you fix him up, Walter?
Oh, I think so. Just sign the register, Mr.
Jameson. Leslie Jameson, the writer.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Look, I don't want to put you out.
Oh, nonsense. We're honored, Mr. Jameson. I'm a mystery fan myself. I want to tell you that Murder in Haste has me fooled right up to the last page. Oh, Peters.
Yes, sir?
This is Mr. Leslie Jameson. Get the boys over. I want to take a few pictures.
Pictures? No, wait a minute. I don't want any pictures.
Oh, nothing to it, Mr. Jameson. Just a couple of the boys from the Star Express. I know you're tired, but it won't take long. And Peters,
yes?
Have some flowers sent up to Mr. Jameson's room. We'll have the pictures taken there. Peters is our press agent, Mr. Jameson. He'll take care of you.
Oh, certainly will, Mr. Jameson. Right this way.
Say, look here, Peters. You look like a reasonable man. I never have my picture taken, and I don't intend to stand for it now.
Oh, you just don't know New York newspaper photographers, Mr. Jameson. It's much easier if you give in.
What'll happen if I refuse?
You'll find out. And you did find out, didn't you, Elbert? You were helpless. There was nothing you could do. They came, they saw, they took pictures, and all you could do was rage and try to keep your face covered. And that only made a better story for them. They were delighted, Elbert. The next day, there are pictures of you in the tabloids, hiding your face under the caption, Leslie Jameson, mystery author, stages publicity scene in room at Midtown Hotel. And to complete the success of your change of identity, the second page of the same paper carries the news that you, Elbert Taylor,
wanted for the murder of his wife in Miami, perished in the train wreck. You're all mixed up now, aren't you, Albert? But you almost wish Helen was with you again, to make the decisions for you like she used to. And then suddenly there's nothing for you to do. The decision is all made.
Yes?
Mr. Jameson?
Yes?
Mrs. Jameson is on her way up.
What?
Your wife. I assumed it would be all right to tell her that,
Never mind.
Hello, Leslie.
Oh, what are you...
Maybe I'd better come in. Well?
Well, what? All right, what you going to do about it?
You're an awfully simple sort. Aren't you, Mr. Whatever your name is?
All right, I suppose I am.
How did you expect to get away with it after all the publicity? All right, where is he? What have you done to him?
Now, wait a minute, Mrs. Jameson. I can explain.
Maybe you'd better.
Your husband was killed in that train wreck in Florida. I had reasons for wanting to disappear, so I took his identity. Never meant to keep it up. Now, if you'll just...
Just what?
Now, look, there's nothing we can do for your husband. Now he was killed. You believe that, don't you?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to leave town. All I ask is that you forget you ever saw me.
I see.
What are you going to do?
I could go to the police, of course.
Wait a minute. Wait. I can make it worth your while to...
Oh, stop simpering. Does anyone know you here in New York?
No.
That's very fortunate. You see, Leslie and I, we didn't get along. As a matter of fact, we'd been separated for some time. He said he was cutting me out of his will. So, with Leslie dead, I don't get anything at all. But with Leslie alive...
Wait a minute. You wouldn't...
Why not? He could retire right now and live off his royalties without doing another lick.
You want me to keep this up?
Of course.
Don't be ridiculous. There are a dozen reasons why I can't. They'll discover it in a week.
You have his package?
Yes.
And I know his signature. I can imitate it perfectly. I know his background like a book. You may as well get used to it, Mr. Jameson.
I tell you, I won't do it. It's the most fantastic thing I ever heard
There's
of.
a Lieutenant Ricketts down in the lobby. You know, he seemed quite interested in our relationship. Of course, if you like, I'll bring him up to date.
All right, Mrs. Jameson.
Oh, darling. Just call me Ruth. Mm-hmm. Ah, there's a dear.
Ruth.
Yes, what is it?
I tell you, this can't go on. You're spending money like a child. $28,000 in 3 months besides the deposits I made to your account. Why, we're behind in the rent. The maid hasn't been paid. Just look at these bills. Look at them. I haven't got a penny.
Are you all through? You know, there's your quarterly royalty check due tomorrow.
That'll only pay part of the
It's
bill.
not paying any of them, darling. It's going into my account.
Oh, I see. Maybe you've got a fast way of getting out from under these bills?
That's your worry, dear, not mine.
7, 14, 32.
Having trouble?
Oh, nothing at all, sweetheart. It's just that my account's overdrawn by $500.
Of course, you could finish your book, dear.
Sure. Finish the book. Write a Leslie Jameson mystery novel.
Well, then I suppose you'll just have to think of something else.
Ruth, be honest with me. Actually, how long do you intend to carry on with this?
Indefinitely, dear. You know, I know when I have a good thing.
You mean then there's no end?
Oh, there is if you want one. There are always the police, of course.
Will you quit throwing that up to me? You could be decent about it, you know. There could have been plenty without you bleeding me to death.
I think I've been pretty fair
6
with
months
you.
now. No sleep. Hounded day and night. I can't eat.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Trying to dodge my shadow. I'm getting nowhere. Afraid all the time. This dagger hanging over my head.
Albert, what's happened to you? Albert, get a hold of yourself.
No way out, is there? I'm trapped. Yeah, I run into a corner. There's no way to turn.
Albert, stay
There's no
away
way to
from
turn,
me.
is there?
What are you doing?
No way to turn.
Yes, sir.
You're the desk sergeant?
That's right. What can I do for you?
Well, you take this down.
What's the matter, pal?
I just killed my wife.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with the strange ending of tonight's story. Meantime, a word about that extra something you get when you have your car serviced at independently operated Signal gasoline stations. I'm talking about that feeling of confidence and well-being you have as you drive out, knowing that your car has been thoroughly and conscientiously taken care of. You see, Signal dealers, being in business for themselves, do go out of their way to give you the kind of job they're proud to stand back of. When they lubricate your car, for instance, here's what Signal dealers do to make sure not a single point is overlooked. Instead of relying on memory, they check each point against Signal's lubrication chart, which shows every lubrication point on your car and specifies which of Signal's 9 specialized oils and greases each part should have for long, trouble-free service. But they don't even stop there, no sir. Just to make doubly sure, they check each point again, which is why it's called Signal Double-Check Lubrication. That's the kind of service you want these days, when your car has to last until who knows when. And that's the kind of service you'll get from your friendly neighborhood Signal gasoline dealer. And now, back to the Whistler.
Well, Albert, for the first time since that awful night in Miami, you feel relaxed. It's over now, isn't it? The hounding, the fear, the dagger hanging over your head. They're gone now. You sit down in a chair by the sergeant's desk and start to tell him the whole thing.
And then I wandered around the streets all night. I thought about running away again. And then it all seemed so useless.
So you came into the station and spilled it, huh?
Aren't you going over there?
We've been there. Found her an hour after you did it.
Let's see. You may as well know that she's not my wife.
Yeah, we know that, Mr. Jameson. She was your assistant in Buenos Aires.
What?
You say she was shaking you down, huh? What'd she have on you?
My assistant.
Oh, that's right, your assistant. Have you, had a lapse of memory or something, Jameson?
The assistant? Yes, I
Now, tell me, Jameson, what was she threatening to take to the police? Okay, but a 3-year-old would have known it was a bluff. That's the last thing in the world she would have done.
No, you don't know her. She would have done anything.
Not if it meant her neck, pal.
Huh?
You have got a bum memory, Jameson. It was all over Buenos Aires 6 months ago. She's wanted down there for murder.
This program, produced by George W. Allen with tonight's story by Eleanor Beeson, music by Wilbur Hatch, is transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service.
Well, it is getting rather late, I suppose, but I don't fear the sun like I did. Oh, what's that? Well, I suppose that is true. But I'm just feeling so different. The leaves skittering across the ground, the sound of the trees as they die. But not truly. Well, What's not to like about that? I suppose, in the end, if all things are considered, I just love the terror in the air.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Wherever you live in the North American continent, it's hard to imagine that given a reasonably clear day without cloud cover, you won't see an airplane. The great silver birds roaming the sky, sometimes leaving the contrail in their wake, written like a chalk mark on the blue board of the heavens. So safe, so sure, so poised. The actuarial figures prove beyond a shadow of a doubt there is no safer method of transport, despite the myriad things that could go wrong. The only trouble is that when something does...
Flight 113, Transways Airlines to traffic control. Do you read me? Do you read me? Flight 113 to traffic control. Oh, read me. Read me. Oh, every transceiver can't be out. I'm Flight 113 Transways to... I can't. Mayday! Mayday! Mayday!
Our mystery drama, Terror in the Air, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Robert Dryden and Jennifer Harmon. It is sponsored in part by the Florida Orange Growers and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
All right, class, quiet down, please. Jimmy, would you tell the class what you learned about squirt fruit?
Squirt fruit is what happens to real grapefruit when it gets inside bottles of squirt.
Anything else?
Well, I couldn't find much more about squirt fruit, but I learned a lot about squirt. It's a natural soft drink with no artificial colors or flavors. I guess it makes sense to call grapefruit squirt fruit. Maybe they should put squirt fruit in the dictionary. Also, I like squirt very much.
Very good, Jimmy. Now, class, it's time for music appreciation. Oh, the grapefruit don't grow on a vine. It ain't even purple, and it makes lousy wine. So call it squirt fruit if you would. Cause it tastes just like squirt, and that's good. Oh, the squirt fruit, it's squirt, it's fixed. It's a tangy soft drink, it's a great party mix. So call it squirt fruit if you would. Cause it tastes just like squirt, and that's good.
Here's a tip from your Better Business Bureau on the metric system. You know, the worldwide trend today is toward a universal system of measurement, the metric system. The names of this new system may sound strange to you at first, but fortunately, there are only a few words that have to be learned for everyday use, and these are the millimeter, centimeter, meter, and kilometer for describing length and distance, the milliliter and liter for capacity or volume, the gram, kilogram, and ton for weight, the kilometer per hour for highway speed, and the degrees Celsius or centigrade for temperature. You're already using some of these terms more than you may realize. For example, when you go to the supermarket, you see weights expressed in grams on more and more packaged items. Now, for more information on this whole metric system, write to Metric Information Office, National Bureau of Standards, Washington, D.C. Flight 113, Transways Airlines, took off from Miami a sleek DC-9 four-engine jet bound for Seattle, Washington, with one set down at Kansas City. The bulk of her manifest was a large charter of meat packers returning from a convention to be dropped off at Kansas City. The small remaining nucleus of passengers was to be increased by only one pickup, 65-year-old Dr. Sam McCall. A man the crew and his fellow passengers were to thank God for the rest of their lives. For Flight 113 was a jinx ship, doomed to a nightmare that is shared by anyone who flies, and against which every precaution is taken so that it won't come true. This is the story of the 1,000,000-to-1 chance when it did, and which began before the Florida takeoff.
This is Flight 113, Transways Airline, Post K2. I'm ready to roll as soon as you get me someone to hold my hand.
He's on his way right now from reserve. Hey, what happened to Dave?
Yeah, his father had a coronary. He's pretty hairy, I guess, second time around. Dave took off for the hospital like he was fired from a gun. We're all checked out. I'll get back as soon as Dave's relief gets here. Come. Hi, Franny. Well, what the Sam Hill is that?
Just a moment, Captain. That's our jolly little cargo. 115 slap-happy meat packers on their way home from the convention.
Oh, brother.
Oh, just be glad you don't have to move among them. It's worse than being in Rome. I probably won't be able to sit down for a week.
Well, I'll give them a blast on the horn to tone them down.
Oh, no, they're all right. I can handle them. Just wanted you to know we're loaded and your relief co-pilot is on the way.
Who'd I draw, do you know?
Your lucky day, Captain Thomas. Look what you got.
Oh, Doug Fletcher, not you? Well, now I know we're jinxed.
Sticks and stones will break my bones, but a few breaths coming through that crowd out there, and I'm already as high as a kite.
Oh, now, come on, let's cut the comedy. We're 10 minutes late already. Fran, did Charlie check you out on the manifest?
Yes, Captain.
Is he off the plane yet?
We're all buttoned up.
Okay. I'll go get that bunch quieted down out there, huh? Hit the no smoke and seatbelts.
Right.
Well, nice to have you aboard. Let's earn our pay. This is K Flight 113 Transways, Port K2 to ground control. Request permission to start engines.
You have permission, Captain.
Hit 'em, Doug. Ready to roll as soon as we get the good word.
Hold it a sec.
Roger. Doug, where'd G?
Oh, at home with the little woman. You?
And Bibbies. I never can pass up that chiffon pumpkin pie.
Hey, that's funny. You know, on my way down,
Still on the pipe, Transways 113?
Yeah, waiting to roll.
Okay. You're cleared to taxi to runway 5 via Oval.
Roger. We still have CAVU for the flight?
As far as Kansas City. Ceiling and visibility unlimited.
Thanks. We're on our way.
Have a nice flight.
We aim to please.
With the load we're carrying, we can't lose. Most of them can make it under their own power. Otherwise, it looks like a milk run all the way.
A milk run. The flight where nothing happens, where everything goes according to the book. And so it did, as far as Kansas City. In spite of the slightly raucous conventioneers who soon passed out quietly to be poured off the plane gently by the stewardesses 2.5 hours later. Waiting to take off again, Captain Thomas and his co-pilot Doug Fletcher could have no slightest suspicion that the second half of the flight was to make disaster history.
What are we waiting for, Captain?
Tower clearance?
Anything wrong?
Nope. Something coming in, I guess. How's the load?
You could shoot deer back there. Let's see. We have only 32 left.
We didn't pick up anyone here?
Only one, a doctor. Very handy to have aboard.
Now, what does that mean?
Well, just that we have a lady aboard, a married lady who's very pregnant.
Ooh, I hope we don't pick up any rough weather.
Will you knock it off, you two Cassandras? Huh? Now, let's get airborne before you discourage me from the whole flight. This is Flight 113, Transways Airlines. I'm at number 1, requesting permission for takeoff.
Acknowledge 113 Transways. Be advised you are now cleared for takeoff.
So, here goes nothing. We're on our way.
Fly happy, Captain.
Only way to go. Thanks, Kansas, and out.
Any takers, Inez?
Yes, but not enough to get the drink part out. 2 scotches, 1 bourbon, a stinger for the lady in first. We got that, a stinger?
No, I'll take that one to her personally, crabby old biddy.
I can manage.
Oh, I'm going up front anyway, Inez. Maybe the boys want some coffee.
Shall I call them?
No, I need a little exercise. I want to check on our little mother-to-be anyway.
She's pretty near her time, I think.
Oh, not too, I hope. Ever been a midwife?
Of what?
Did you ever deliver a baby?
Oh, no, not me. Either for myself or anyone. I think I would freak out.
Oh, that makes 2 of us. I hope we don't have to find out.
You sure you feel all right, honey?
Will you stop worrying, Fred?
Well, it's just maybe I worry we shouldn't have done this.
It's a little late for that now.
I didn't mean the baby. I mean flying to Seattle.
It's still too late. Everything okay with you 2 lovebirds?
Oh, sure.
Oh, everything's just fine, stewardess. Make it Fran. We're a small enough group to be a family. Anything I can get you? No, thanks, Fran. How about you, Mr. Pierce?
Oh, no. I'm just fine. It's only Jackie.
The worry wart of the world. About everything. It's just his nature.
Well, this time I really have something to worry about.
Well, not much longer. Only about an hour and a half to Seattle. I wouldn't want anyone to be embarrassed. I'll hold on until then.
Oh, Jackie.
She's putting you on. He bought a stopwatch so he can time the pains when they start. But don't get me wrong. I love him. That's my exit cue. I've got to deliver this drink to someone. Excuse me. Dr. McCall, isn't it?
What? Oh, yes.
I just delivered a drink to your only companion, the lady in the back. Is there anything I can get for you?
For me? No, there's...
Fasten your seatbelt, Doctor.
It is fastened.
Mind if I sit beside you for a moment?
No, not at all. What is it?
Freak storm. We weren't expecting it, or the seatbelt lights would have been up before now. Are you feeling okay?
Me? Oh, yes. Why?
Well, it's just air pockets. In general turbulence. We should be through it in a moment. I just wanted to make sure you didn't feel sick.
I feel sick, all right. But not from this.
I'm sorry. What can I say?
Nothing. What can anyone say? Pete would have been 30 next week. From my angle, that's where life begins. But his ended.
Pete?
My son. First time I ever flew first class in my life. Thanks to the Air Force. They're flying Pete's body and the rest of his crew back from Guam. That's where they crashed. His mother is buried in Winoochka, you see, where I used to practice. I wanted him to lie with her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood about the way you were looking.
That's all right. If it weren't for the rest of you aboard, I'd just soon cash in my chips right here. But it won't be that bad. It's just a pee-wee squall. We're coming out of it. You can go on about your business and forget me.
I guess we did blow right through it. Maybe I should get up and see if the captain and the co-pilot want some coffee.
You get traffic control yet, Doug?
I'm on my 3rd frequency. No response.
Where the devil are they now? Couldn't they have picked up what we just came through on the radar?
Search me. This Flight 113 transways to Control Tower. Do you read me?
Negative. The breaker's out?
No, Captain. I checked.
Well, what do you want, Fran?
What happened? No warning on the fireworks.
Came out of nowhere.
No advance from control?
Yeah, we can't dig them up. Now, do you want anything?
No, just as long as we're off the bumps, though. I thought you might like some coffee.
Yeah, heavy on the cream, easy on the sugar. Doug?
No, I skipped the coffee. I'm feeling a little off my feet. Hold it.
This is Flight 113, Transways Traffic Control. Do you read me?
Anything serious, Doug?
It will be if we don't make contact.
113, Transways.
Oh, forget it. There's so many backup systems beyond the regular frequencies. Emergency, Army, Navy, Sea Rescue, relayed through another plane. Don't sweat, baby.
I'm worried about you. You don't look so hot.
You should feel my stomach.
This is...
Look, bring me a cola with lots of ice, huh? Wait a minute.
We read you loud and clear. Where the hell have you been? We've been trying to raise you.
Ditto here. Now, where the devil have you been? I'm on emergency backup now, and we are 27,000, cruising speed 485 knots, holding steady, heading 290. You didn't get anything from us on the regular channels.
Negative.
Well, we just came through a freak electrical storm. Didn't you pick that up on radar?
That's why we were trying to reach you. It came in from nowhere. It's a whole front by now.
Now, maybe that's what knocked the radio out. I was thinking of turning back, but maybe I'm better off as we go. What's up ahead?
CAVU on present course. A little storm to the north over the Rockies, but you should bypass it.
Yeah, we better. We got a pregnant lady aboard. I'd like to avoid any more turbulence. Just in case, you want to send us up top?
Stand by till I clear you.
Standing by. Well, looks okay now, except for you, Doug.
What's the matter with me?
You're a little green around the gills. It's at home cooking. Or did a few bumps make your hair sick?
Oh, no. I don't know what it is. I got the cold sweats, seeing double. But it wasn't anything I got from Helen. Maybe I should have bypassed Aunt Bibby's.
What do you mean, Aunt Bibby's?
I was trying to tell you before we took off at Florida. I couldn't resist stopping off and having some chiffon pumpkin pie for dessert.
Damn it! That's what I had.
So, you're lucky. It wasn't too rich for you. I don't know. I think I'm gonna pass out.
Oh, Fran.
Yes, Captain.
Fran, I hate to lay this on you, but I've been having the symptoms Doug's complaining about.
Good Lord, Captain.
Oh, this is crazy. It can't be happening. It just couldn't be. But you'd better get back and bring that doctor up here. I feel like I can hardly move. Look at Doug. He's out. Your doc friend better be for real and get one of us operating, or there's gonna be nobody left to land this baby.
I'll get him right away.
Hello. Flight 113, transways to traffic control. You read me? Damn. Flight 113 to traffic control. Oh, you read me. Read me. Every transceiver can't be out. Flight 113, transways, read me. Mayday.
Mayday. The final and ultimate cry for help when an aircraft is disabled or out of control. The last word air traffic control ever wants to hear. For once that dread alert is sounded, everything moves with controlled pandemonium. I'll return shortly with Act Two.
I'm Hyman Brown, producer of Radio Mystery Theater, delighted to announce the name of the second winner in our big contest with Walt Disney World. Congratulations to Mrs. Ethelda Barrows of Melrose, Massachusetts. She's won an all-expense-paid week at Walt Disney World near Orlando, Florida, and she'll be treating 3 family members or friends to the fun. We could be announcing your names next week. You have just as much chance to win as Mrs. Barrows or young Mike Honeck of Fort Madison, Iowa, our first week's winner. You, too, could fly first class to Walt Disney World, stay at the Dutch Inn, do all the vacation things like play golf, camping, swimming, enjoy all rides and attractions, including Disney's bicentennial celebration, America on Parade. We have 100 neat Mickey Mouse watches as runner-up prizes each week, too, and it's so easy to enter. I'll return with the contest details right after the next act of Mystery Theater.
Hello, everybody. This is Cousin Bruce Morrow for the Foundation Church. Now, these are troubled times. Not a lot of money around. Work's kind of tough to get. Apathy's here. We're disillusioned. Wondering what's going to go down next. Well, it's easy to go along with it, right? I mean, just sit around and say, who cares? You don't let the next guy worry about it. But does it have to be like this? Pride, dignity, truth. Being straight with one another. Now, these qualities have not disappeared. They've just gone to sleep for a while, right? But now's the time to wake them up. Only we can do it. This message brought to you by the Foundation Church, 111 East 38th Street, New York, New York. Zip 10016.
In the air, secure on automatic pilot, the big DC-9 is a symbol of man's ability to conquer a hostile medium, to make it his own as safely and sure as any bird. Inside this big bird, from the cockpit aft, the passengers have no notion of what lies ahead, as yet. But on the ground, if the Mayday alert has gotten through, Control Tower will be in charge. His voice calm but precise, but underlying it, the ragged edge of knowledge he shares with every pilot who receives. That man may conquer the elements, but never wholly subdue them.
Excuse me, Dr. McCall.
Oh, yes, stewardess.
I'm sitting down beside you because I have no wish to alarm the rest of the plane. You are a medical doctor, aren't you?
If I'm not, I've kept up the pretense successfully for more years than I'd care to say.
Do you have a doctor's bag with you by any chance?
Yes. I don't know why. Force of habit. Why do you ask?
There's some trouble in the cockpit. The pilot and the co-pilot seem to be in have some sort of food poisoning. Could we just walk up there casually?
We better get there fast.
Well, not too fast. There's a lady watching us who is, volatile, for want of a better word. I don't want to get the rest of the plane alarmed. Tell you what, I left the cabin door open. I'll keep her busy while you go forward.
Whatever you say, my dear. Are they conscious?
I don't know. The captain was when I left. Don't worry. The plane's on automatic pilot. Well, Mrs. Miller, did you enjoy your stinger? Perhaps you'd like a repeat?
The scene in the control room of the plane is enough to turn anyone's blood to water. In the co-pilot seat, Doug Fletcher is half slumped to the floor, out cold. In the pilot seat to the left, Captain Thomas is valiantly trying to fight off his blackout, but only half conscious himself.
Flight 113, sea rescue. Do you read? I'm a doctor, Captain. What's the trouble? Pain in the stomach. I want to throw up, but I can't. See double. I can't keep my eyelids from closing. All right, let's have a look. No. Same with your co-pilot? Yes. Did you eat together before you left on this flight? No, but both had the same pie in Miami. A place called Aunt Bibby's. Pumpkin chiffon. That doesn't sound so lethal. I'm afraid.
How are they, Doctor?
What's your name again?
Fran.
Okay, Fran. I got to make a snap diagnosis on damn little information. Looks like we have a couple of cases of botulism.
What's that?
That's kind of food poisoning that affects the nervous system. Both of them are in coma. Now, there's some toxins that might be helpful, but I don't have them in my bag. Best we're going to do is get plenty of cold towels and hope that we can bring one of them out of it.
And if we don't?
We are in real trouble. Any idea of our ETA?
Well, about midnight, Seattle time.
That's about an hour and a half?
Just about.
Well, first thing is to try to save these boys. Can you call back on the intercom to one of the other hostesses and get some ice and plenty of towels?
Yes, sir.
First, help me move the captain onto the floor.
This is Inez. What you want, Control?
Take a deep breath, hon.
You sound like it's bad enough news for me to pass clear out.
It isn't good, but I'm counting on you.
You put it that way, Fran. You can count.
Well, we have mucho trouble up front, but we don't want to get the passengers panicked.
Sure, but, what goes?
We need all the ice and towels we can get up front. Use the drink cart as a cover and come through as fast as you can.
Muy bien, querida. Leave it to Inez.
You all right, baby?
I'm fine. Why, Fred?
I don't know. You seem to be sort of squirming around.
That isn't me. It's your firstborn.
Here comes the hostess with the cart. Now, you want some milk or something?
Your son and heir may be active, but he's not quite ready for that yet.
What?
Milk.
Oh, I don't know, Jackie. I get the notion you're working me over. Maybe we shouldn't have taken this trip.
Why not?
Because you resent it. I just thought, a first baby and all, you'd be safer in Seattle with Mom than all alone in Kansas City.
I wasn't exactly alone there.
Well, you didn't have any kinfolk to help out.
Did it ever occur to you I'd just like to have my baby by myself?
Oh, it's my baby, too.
Sure it is. You've just got to excuse us uptight females at the end of the pregnancy route. We forget it's anything but just us and Junior.
You're the only two that count. And you first.
Cheer up, honey. Everything's going to be all right. I was thinking about something cold to drink, but we missed the boat. Or I should say cart. Inez is already all the way through to first class.
Look, I could go and get us...
No, it doesn't matter.
So, I'll catch her on the way back.
Who is it?
Inez with the towels and ice.
Just a minute.
Let me in quick. Big Nose there is smelling trouble.
Who?
The lady with the stingers. Oh, she doesn't matter. Help me and the doctor get some cold towels on the captain and Doug.
They are passed out?
Oh, I hope that's all.
Then who is flying the plane?
That's a good question.
It's no use, girls. They're in deep coma.
Can't you bring them out of it?
I doubt it. If we get them hospitalized, if then.
They are not going to die.
From food poisoning? Botulism? That may be academic, though, unless we figure out some way to land this plane. Either of you pilots?
No, not me.
Are we deadheading any back there?
No.
Check the manifest?
I have it right here. None of our pilots.
Anyone on the list who flies?
I doubt it.
No. So that leaves me.
You're a pilot?
In a manner of speaking. Before my wife died, when we lived in Wenatchee, I used to share a beat-up old Cherokee one prop plane with another doctor. Only way to get to patients in outlying areas. I guess that's what got Pete all strung out on flying. Oh, that was small potatoes, though. It's over 6 years since I touched the controls. What can I do with this?
Somebody's got to do something. Not only to save the captain and Doug's lives, but 34 more of us, including you.
Well, what do we got to lose? You keep those cold towels on the captain on the floor. We'll leave the co-pilot in his seat to save room. Oh, this maze. Like the forest primeval. All right, give me the headphones. Now, where's radio in this mess?
Right here, Doctor. But they were having trouble with the regular frequencies.
What's it set on now?
I don't know. Army, air rescue, emergency, maybe.
So, let's see what we can raise. Hello? Hello, anyone? Can you call me? Can you hear me?
We are receiving. Identify yourself, please.
Oh, sure. This is Dr. Sam McCall.
We are awaiting identification.
I just told you this is... Oh, I guess I have to remember to press down the button on the wheel for you to hear me, huh?
We can hear your reply.
What did you say? Wait a minute. What'd you say?
Let go of the button.
Oh.
To explain to you that to receive us, you must release the red button on the wheel. And to transmit, you must press it down. Over to you.
I get it.
Then will you identify?
Sure. I'm Dr. Sam McCall.
Pete McCall's father?
You know my son?
Very well. But that doesn't matter for the moment. Will you identify your aircraft?
Oh, yes. This is flight... what's the number?
113 Transways Airlines. Inez, you hang in here. I'm going back to check the passengers.
Flight 113 Transways Airlines.
Oh, yes. You're the Mayday.
That's us, brother.
Well, can you give us your position?
Well, I can try, but with this maze of instruments, I'm not familiar with them.
Where are your pilots?
Both in a coma. Botulism poisoning.
Any chance they'll be out of it within the next hour and a half?
Hard to tell. I'd say kind of doubtful. They both were hit so bad it's a toss-up whether they can hold out against respiratory paralysis.
And there's no other qualified commercial pilot aboard?
That's right. Only guy ever flew anything is me. And then it was just a little old one-lung Cherokee prop you flew by the seat of your pants.
Well, if you can fly a Cherokee, you can fly a DC-9.
You're going to have to teach me, brother. And I sure hope you can in the next hour and a half. Because if you don't tell me how to bring her down, I guess we're just going to head out over the Pacific till we run out of gas and drop into the sea.
A situation to challenge the worst nightmare you ever dreamed. Behind him are over 30 people depending on him for their lives. Facing him is a mass of instruments, dials, switches, buttons, and levers, most of them unfamiliar to him, which control the 100-plus tons of airplane that he must put down on the ground safely within a short span of 90 minutes. I shall return as soon as I can with Act 3.
I like a carnival tune. It reminds me of a real good time. I love a big yellow moon floating in the summer sky. I like to play hide and seek at the theater in the evening time. When we're together, it's good time together, like Sonic and summertime. When you get kind of hungry for a real hamburger, Sonic is where they're found. They're the folks right around the corner. We live right here in town. Driving for a real hamburger, service with a state of style.
It's happy eating at the Sonic Drive-In at 1210 West Miller Road in Garland because Sonic and summertime go together.
Sonic is where they're found.
O great Spirit, whose voice in the winds I hear, and whose breath give life to all the world, hear me.
The voice is Iron Eyes Cody of the Cherokee Nation. The words are a prayer first spoken 400 years ago by his people, a people who loved the land.
Make me walk in beauty. Make my heart respect all you have made. Make me wise that I may know all you have taught my people, the lessons you have hidden in every rock.
In some Americans today, that spirit is reborn. Throughout the land, areas of thoughtless litter and pollution are being restored to their natural beauty. And yet we still have so far to go. So everyone must get involved. To contact the Keep America Beautiful team nearest you, write Keep America Beautiful, 99 Park Avenue, New York, New York. People start pollution. People can stop it.
A public service message of this station and the Advertising Council.
He sits in the cockpit of a 4-engine jet monster 31,000 feet above the ground, alone. A 65-year-old man who joined this flight with nothing but death on his mind. Dr. Sam McCall, widower, now flying to pick up the coffin and the body of his pilot son who died tragically in a crash on Guam. Now, suddenly, by a massive wrench of fate, he is thrown back into the stream of life because he is the only person aboard who can fly this plane. And landing it safely depends on the quiet voice in his headphones.
Now, did you locate the altimeter?
Yeah, I have it.
What does it read?
3010.
Good. Now, you're at 31,000, and that is your altitude until further instructions. Look at the instrument panel.
I hate to. It scares the hell out of me. There's the bank and turn indicator. And this looks like it could be the airspeed indicator.
So just take it easy, Doc. You've got this thing licked. You know enough about it. Okay, Doc?
Confirm. Hey, I like the doc part, too. Something about having a name makes me feel more at home. Do I get one for you?
Affirmative. This is Colonel Blake.
Okay, Colonel. We'll use our titles. Now, how do I fly this crate?
That's a breeze, Doc. You just look down, and you'll see the rudder pedals. Put your feet on them. Now, look for your airspeed indicator and get familiar with it. That's the one left of the two circles dead ahead.
Yeah, I got it.
And now above that is your climb and dive indicator.
I see it.
Now, directly to your right are stabilizer and trim levers. Now, you come to your throttles. They should be set at cruising speed. What does your airspeed indicator read?
485.
Roger. That's right where she should be. Now, the pedestal, those are the yellow throttles. The forward increases your speed. Check?
Check. Back decreases, right?
Right. But they must be coordinated and gentle. Now, do you locate the automatic pilot switch? It's up there on the console, over your head, to the right slightly.
Yeah, I have it, Colonel.
Now, you are ready to fly the plane, Doc.
I hope.
No sweat. Now, you've flown before. This baby's just a little bit bigger. Now, hands on the wheel, feet on the rudders. Reach forward and flip off automatic.
Check. What? She lurched on me.
No, that's to be expected. You now have control of the aircraft. Keep her just as she is. Watch your climb and dive indicator. Watch your airspeed. Hold it steady. How's she coming?
Brother, what a difference. I can feel every ton of her. Sluggish. Heavy.
Don't let her fool you. Sure, she feels different from a Cherokee, but remember, Doc, all controls are on servo mechanism. They react, from the slightest touch. They're like power controls in a car. And we're going to let you feel that out. Very, very gently, we're going to have you descend a little. Okay, Doc?
You're the boss, Colonel.
Just till you take over. So, grip the four knobs in the center. We're going to ease up on the throttle. No, not so fast. Easy. Ease it off. You notice it's getting quiet. Now, easy. Push forward slowly on the wheel.
Boy, she responds quick.
Pull back. Pull back. Now, ease forward again. You notice she's going quiet?
Yeah. I don't like it.
That's the way she goes. Now, push forward on the wheel. Easy. Easy.
Hey, she's getting away from me. Took it right out of my hands.
Pull up, but slow.
Yeah, I am, but she's bucking like a steer.
You're overcorrecting. Easy does it. Remember, Doc, it's just a touch. The servo mechanism does all the rest. Now, bring your nose down.
Wilco.
That's a comforting old word.
It's all scary. Real scary. I don't know if I can make it.
You can cut it, Doc. As soon as we get you up top again, we're going to try banking left and right a little, just so you have the plane well in hand.
What is it, Jackie, baby? Not the baby.
I'm afraid. Yes, it's so near. The pain's almost
minute.
Oh, Lord. What are we going to do?
I'll try to hold on. Honest, I will, but...
Stewardess, friend, it's Jackie, my wife. She's having the baby.
Here, help me get these seat backs down in front. Stretch her out. I'll get blankets. Inez? Yes, Gladys. Get up to the cockpit and tell Doctor Mrs. Pierce's baby is coming. I'll do my best to handle it. I'll try not to bother him, but I might have to call for instructions on the intercom. Sure, Fran, sure. So get going. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me, please. There is no reason for panic. The plane is in good hands. I want to get all of us as far back towards the tail as we can. Everyone find their life jackets and inflate them as instructed when we were taking off. We have a lady who is about to deliver her child. I'm asking you to the rear as much for her privacy as for any other reason. We are all going to be all right. If the good Lord grants us a new somebody into the world, he sure doesn't plan to take all the rest of us out of it. Excuse me, Doctor. How is it going?
Well, not so bad now. Back on automatic. Taking a little rest. How's everything back there?
Oh, not bad. Not good. I mean, Fran, she asked me to tell you she is handling it, but she might have to call by the intercom in case because there's a lady having a baby.
Oh, that's nice. I'll try to set her down easy as I can. When is it due?
I don't know exactly when, but it's on the way right now.
In the midst of death, we are in life. Or is it the other way around? Does Fran know what to do?
I don't know. She said she would do her best, but...
What's that?
Intercom. You throw this switch here.
Oh. Hello?
Hello, Doctor. It's Fran. Everything okay up there?
For the moment.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I have a problem.
The lady who's giving birth?
Yes. The baby is coming, but it's positioned the wrong way.
Breech birth. Look, you can't handle that. I tell you what. We have an odd 25 minutes to play around with. Hold everything. I'll be right back. Flight 113 to control.
I am receiving you.
How much time do I have before we start descent approach?
25, 30 minutes.
All right, then hang on till I get back to you. Before I try to land this plane, I got to do something I really know about. I've got to go deliver a baby. This is Flight 113 of my term to control.
We have you, Doc. How's the baby?
A fine boy. Kind of makes up a little for my own. How do we stand?
You're ready to get off automatic and commence descent. At 485 knots, you should be coming down at 1,500 feet per minute.
Roger. I'm now commencing descent.
Very good. Now, hold that descent rate to 1,800 feet a minute, and then we'll go into landing approach.
Funny thing, Colonel.
What? What's that, Doc?
I just accomplished something very difficult. Bringing one life into the world. I hope I'm as successful in keeping 37 lives protected that are already here.
We're now coming in on your final approach. The descent is fine. How do you feel?
Oh, I'm okay. Going a little fast, but... No, okay.
All right. Now, we lower the wheels. You remember the exercise?
Affirm. Pull out rear lever and push down. Watch for 3 green lights indicating wheels down. I have the green.
Okay, the landing gear is down. We have you in sight. Now give her some throttle as the gear slows you down.
I feel the drag. More throttle.
Now watch the flap indicator. You remember?
Yeah, I remember. 10 degrees of flaps added. Confirmed.
Roger. Hold her there. Now maintain airspeed at 127.
I'm maintaining speed.
You're doing fine. To keep your feet on the pedals, keep her nice and level. Can you see the runway?
I see it.
All right. Now maintain all configurations. You're doing just fine, Doc, just fine. We like the picture. Come in, easy as you are.
I'm getting awful close.
Just keep your nose up. Watch the airspeed.
Yeah. It's dropped 10, 20.
That's all right. You know you're slowing her up. And you're in, so hit your brakes and drop your nose.
Confirmed. Hey, she's yawing
Hold
on
your
me.
rudder firm. Hold your attitude. Keep that yoke back, hard back. Keep that yoke back. Push hard on those brakes, Doc. Push hard.
Should I reverse engine?
No. Steady on the rudder pedals. Keep that nose down. Give it all you have on the brakes.
I made it.
That's all your son asked for. Signing off now, Doc, and turning you over.
The plane is down, and in the operations office of the airport, the hero of the hour has been sequestered in blessed relief from all the hoopla and excitement by the airport director.
Anything I can get you? A drink or something, Doctor?
A bed, mainly. First, though, I've got some thank yous to dispense. Was it you who talked me down?
I don't understand.
Well, somebody on ground communications landed that big crate without damage. Not me. Who was on the horn with me all the way in?
Well, nobody.
What do you mean, nobody? I was talking to myself?
All I mean is that out of Kansas City, everyone lost contact with Flight 113. As far as we're concerned on the ground, only one man set her down. Dr. Sam McCall.
Yeah, but that's crazy. Colonel Blake was the one who monitored every move I made. If it wasn't for him, me and everyone aboard, including the new young man, would have been gone geese. I couldn't have landed that skyscraper by myself.
You say, you were in radio contact all the way?
Well, sure, with Colonel Blake.
Colonel Jackson Blake?
I never did get his first name. Well, why? You know him?
But no, not personally, but... Well, he was the pilot of the plane in which your son crashed, and all personnel were lost.
He said he knew my son, Pete. You trying to say he was dead all the time?
Well, the only thing I know is that right beside your son Pete's coffin is one that contains a Colonel Blake. And your radio was out cold. But no one else could have talked you down.
What can you add to that? An elderly man who hadn't touched a plane control in 6 years, and then only a single engine, landed several tons of modern multi-engine jet by himself in radio silence. Or was there some other force beyond that which brought him home? You make up your minds. I'll be back shortly.
I like a carnival tune. It reminds me of a real good time. I love a big yellow moon floating in the summer sky. I like to play hide and seek after dinner in the evening time. When we're together, it's good time together, like Sonic and summertime. When you're getting kind of hungry for a real hamburger, Sonic is where they're found. They're the folks right around the corner who live right here in town. So drive in for a real hamburger, service with the speed of sound.
It's happy eating at the Sonic Drive-In in Stephenville. Because Sonic and summertime go together.
Sonic is where they're found.
I won't vouch for the story you just heard. It's part and parcel of many legends. There was a whole crew who got poisoned eating key lime pie. There is a story of the radio operator of a sunken aircraft carrier who talked a plane home. Tale of a dead son who brought his father down, and so on, and so on. All we ask on this program is not belief, just suspension of disbelief. Our cast included Robert Dryden, Jennifer Harmon, Earl Hammond, Richard Seff, and Hetty Galen. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
I do so appreciate you staying up so late with me. Next week, when I hope to see you again, well, it will be so close to time. We may have to do something special. At the very least, make the most of what time we have left. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself now. Why don't you just get ready and head back to your home, and I'll spend my time wherever it is I belong, and I'll be waiting right here for you, my dear. But one favor, if I may. As you make your way home, as you enter your soft, delicate bedroom and lay your head on that cushy, cool pillow, take one moment and be thankful for what you have. I'll be seeing you